entering the house, right?
It's morning. And what a lovely morning. Good morning. Good morning. We've talked the whole night through. Good morning. Good morning to you. Good morning. Good morning. It's great to stay up late. Good morning. Good morning to you.
All right. Good morning, everyone, and welcome to the Morning Roast. And I am Sugar Chris, and I got tired of waiting for Sim. we've got all these people in the chat, and we're late. Oh my! Blame Sim, everyone, when he gets here. But today we've got with us a good friend of the chat or of the channel, Mr. Tank Ferret.
Hola, good morning. Buenos dias. ¿Cómo está?
Tank, you are a much better host than I am over at your channel. I'm not ashamed to say that. And you have a voice that's made for this sort of thing.
Thank you, sir. Well, it actually took me a couple of years to start developing a good radio voice. When I first, oh man, and it wasn't until like quite recent, like this year, that I actually really came at it with, good evening, everybody. Good morning, everybody out there in TV land. How are you doing today? I hope you're having a great one. Boy, do we have a good show for you today. That kind of stuff. And I just kind of drilled it. And I've always done like silly voices though throughout my whole life, which, I don't like to talk about the mainstream stuff, but He-Man, I mean, I know a lot of people were upset by the end of the episode. Dude, I didn't even make it like a quarter of the way of the episode before it was like, like I expected Skeletor to whip around to Evil Lynn and go, "Holly, get the vehicle."
Yeah, that. I mean, like, man.
For real. I mean, it's He-Man. Yes, sorceress, I have you now. Kind of voice. Not that crap. I love the work that Mark Hamill does with the voice acting. But come on, dude. No. Anyway.
Yeah. As soon as I heard it, I'm like, it's just Joker. Like that just sounds just like Joker. Like,
I turned it off. I couldn't take it.
I watched clips of it just to see how bad it really was, and I was like, oh my god.
Oh, the animation is janky and cheap. And it's like, dude, like the 2002 He-Man series was comprehensive storyline, beautiful animation. It'd be a little clunky in places, but come on now, we all got budgets. But other than, it was great storyline, great voice acting, and left off right at the point where we're supposed to get She-Ra, Princess of Power.
Mm-hmm. I see you're here, Sam.
Oh, we're talking about the new Kevin Smith He-Man?
Oh, just briefly.
Yeah, briefly. We was going on a little rant there.
Yeah, I heard She-Ra. I'm like, yeah, that's pretty much it. Like, he does have the Sailor Moon transformation.
Dude, wouldn't it be great if they did She-Ra in the same art style, using the same team that made that 2002 He-Man? Like,
yep, it would be cool.
So damn good. And
yes, it was.
Dude, the 2008 Thundercats. Oh, that was just delicious. Great retelling. A lot of fun.
I really liked the beginning of that one, but I know Norton, the guy that worked on it.
Yeah.
It's the exec came in and they say they wanted more children, more kiddish episode, and they forced them to do like a version of Moby Dick and a version of this and that, and if you remember, that's what killed the entire thing. That's why we didn't get a season 2.
Well, that's why we didn't get to see the Duelist come back. The Duelist, who was voiced by Jim Ross Meskimen, who is one of the original character designers for Thundercats.
Mm-hmm.
And he's famous for that Shakespeare and like 40 different celebrities or something like that. He's crazy. And, he came back to the show. They brought him back. It was like, oh, dude, that's so cool. That's such an honor, man. It's like, yeah, alumni, fool. Represent. Recognize.
We got Soul saying, "Welcome to the Morning Roast, where we look at a project that you shouldn't introduce to your mom, or she'll rebel and stop making you cyber sandwiches." Good working, Chris Sim, Tank Ferret, and chat. Oh, he didn't put Sim in there. Oh no, I'd have seen that. Probably because you were late, Sim.
Oh, what a mess.
Crazy, I was hell, even a fashionably late Sim.
That's right.
Ooh, look at that.
Screen that. Ooh, dude. Oh, I'm so excited. I'm so excited.
It's the proof copy, and I fixed a little thing, and I'm waiting for the other proof.
Oh,
But you know what's the fun part about my proof is that they all come like this.
Yeah,
like
that's
a plate
fun.
book. Yeah.
All right, Sim. You've got an excuse for being late today. Just this time. Lola's here. She says good morning to us. Oh, and Lola posted. Where is it? Look at this. Let me bring it up here and show you guys. Look at this. Showing off her merch.
Ooh.
Ooh, yeah.
Gosh dang it, Lola. She said she advertises with it. Like,
And,
dang it,
and,
Lola.
and-
Don't show that picture around to me.
and you didn't want, and you were complaining you didn't want us to make those things, t-shirts and stuff.
Well, I just thought
See?
nobody would
Enjoy.
buy it.
Just shut up and enjoy.
Oh, Lord. Oh, we got Marinus with us. Who else?
Oh.
Oh, Amanda B. Ain't seen her name pop up in a while. Hello, hello.
Hello.
Who else is there? Bristolian Dave. Hello, hello, sir.
We're still in Dave. Sim, where's my book? Wait, there it is.
Lord Sandwich. Hell, Mr. Sandwich. I'm going to probably make one tomorrow for Sandwich Saturday.
Yeah. And don't tell your mom about the campaign, otherwise you won't get any cyber sandwiches. I heard it on good authority.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Drop him under the bed. Amanda says, "Sip, you're late."
Ooh, look at that. Oh, that's so exciting. Dude, I just got to say, brother, I am so glad I invested in this book. And I mean that word specifically because,
thank you.
Man, have you leveled up? Holy smokes.
They did a great job on that Elrica print, the colors.
Mm-hmm.
Colors look really good.
Dude, the colors that he did on the story, I see on the book, they came out pretty awesome. I'll show you guys after. But see what I'm testing as well, too? The variant covers for the Second Chance campaign.
Yeah.
Like, it's just the cover and the inside. But I get them tasted already. And here's the rose one.
See, I need a big wall scroll of that picture. I mean big. I mean like one of them 3x4.
You mean this
you know
one?
What I'm saying? No, the one with the chica. I love that character because she's sexy, feminine, but she's ripped, yo. Like she'll rip your arm off if you try to arm wrestle her. I ain't messing with her.
I like I like those badass babes. You know, I miss them. I miss those.
For real,
Ripley type of girl. Like like not all of them you wanted or you found attractive or you thought they were pretty, but they were all kick ass or they had a charm to them.
Oh, Pale Rider's here. Hey, Pale.
Oh yeah.
Hope you're doing well down there in New Orleans.
And just to show you something more than if you guys want to see.
So I have a little present for all your listeners out there, your watchers, get the people in the audience. Something that you don't get to hear on this channel, but you get to hear on my channel when Chris shows up. Because y'all know I can't get enough of that sugar, Chris. He's got the booty, don't quit.
That's right.
I like that one.
And that's not the only reason I come Enter the chat, Tank.
I know. It's just,
you know-
I love that running joke.
But
though.
And
it
every
is
time
a good
Chris wants-
incentive, though.
And everyone, Chris is wanting to give up and quit. Well, Tank comes and sings that song.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's motivation. It keeps me going.
We'll be the greatest act in Pahrump.
See how the colors of Scotland are coming out very sweet in the book.
Oh, dude, I love it. It's popping. Looking great.
Brother Johnny Cage is with us. He says nipples.
It's a good word.
You have to see how Rose came out. The remastered.
Oh, dude, I'm loving it. Dude,
Dave
I've been
says he
following
can't
this
wait.
I've been following this campaign closer than I've been following any other campaign because it's just exciting. This
Sam,
stuff
Dave.
Hmm?
Dave got so excited. He says he was just about to post the link when it's closed.
And see how the Elrica and Beacon stuff came out.
Ooh, look at that. Look at
The
that.
color, he did a good job with those colors.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, great job on the colors. I love it. Nice contrast, good use of complementing colors, man. It really pops at you even when it's tiny on the screen. That's the test right there. Oh yeah.
Okay. And so it's posting a link to the Brain Cage / Tank Ferret channel. And you all should definitely go check it out. You guys have been doing pretty good on your channel. You guys had that big time comedian on there.
Yeah, we had Rodney Norman. That was the only time I didn't get out the Sugar Crisp jingle. Because I was just
it's
like,
a bit. I can understand.
You were starstruck.
Yeah.
well, it was honestly, I mean, they would have gotten a real kick out of it. I know they would have, but Rodney Norman, who is on there as himself, not his character Leonard, which probably most people know him as, with his little, kind of, wise advice, I guess. Old drunk white man routine. That Netflix wanted to make a 20-year-old black lesbian. I'm like, is that what you think of 20-year-old black lesbians? Wow, that's
What?
pretty messed up, dude. Netflix. But anyway, he was on there and he was talking industry stuff and stuff that just really applied to anybody in any creative field. It was a genuine honor to have the guy on. He gave out great career advice for people of any entertainment profession. What a stand-up dude. Hats off, man.
Yeah,
Okay,
I tried to.
I'll be back in just 1 minute. I'm just gonna go get my coffee. It's ready and
Oh,
it
okay.
smells good, and I'm going for it.
All right.
Wish me luck.
Well, hopefully it shouldn't be that much of a struggle, Sam.
May the Schwartz be with you.
Yeah, I tried to watch it as much as I could, while it was live. I think I had to stop once or twice because I had to go and do stuff because I was working at the time. But I did try to tune in as much as possible. Because I've seen that fella a few times on Facebook outside of when Greg shares it. I've seen him posted by I think my brother posted one of his videos and some other person on my Facebook feed. I was like, oh, this guy must be a big deal.
Dude, he's got nearly 200,000 followers on Facebook, almost 30,000 subscribers here on YouTube, and he's growing. It's really fantastic to see it. This guy's worked his whole life to get to this, and now he's able to monetize internet fame, and that's where, if you're a performance artist, dude, that's where it's at.
Yeah. Let me see.
And we're putting together a bunch of clips. We got permission from him because we already had the rights to it, but we're nice people. But we got his blessing to cut out all those nuggets and compile them. So we'll have a numbered list of golden nuggets from Randy Norman.
That's a pretty good idea.
Well, that's what I've been building over there, and E. Ortiz was building on his channel. Was just places where people could go and learn a little bit more about the industry and analyze. We discuss business tactics and stuff like that. There's no name calling, or we don't call anybody out, especially, usually it's like that person will remain unnamed. Those in the know can know, but everyone else, we don't want to spoil new customers, because more often than not, when we're bringing up stuff, they've learned better. They're doing better now. So you gotta, reward good behavior, positive reinforcement, right?
Mhm. Yeah, I mean,
Thanks, Alan.
cutting those clips up like that's a good idea. That way, like, for people who don't want to sit through the big long stream, they can just watch the little clips whenever they have like a break or something like that.
Right,
So that seems like a
exactly.
good idea.
Exactly. Well, that's what a lot of us guys with our little live streaming channels, we something that we need to do is have like little clips and stuff. A lot of the big guys have that following because they have a body of work behind them,
Mhm.
and so when they go, when somebody goes and searches their name, they can find that body of work. And
Yeah, I thought about doing what I see a lot of like gaming people do, which is they'll stream on Twitch and then they cut it up the stream into like various, maybe 2 or 3 videos, and then they move it over onto their YouTube channel in the videos.
Oh,
And I
yeah,
thought about
absolutely.
maybe doing something like that, but I was like, I don't like Twitch. So I didn't do
I'm not
it.
a huge fan of the interface.
Yeah, I don't like it.
That and some of the stuff that some of the stuff that I play is like they don't want any adult material over there, and they won't necessarily go after you so hard if you're a human being, but if you're playing it in a video game, if it's a little risque, like a touch of nudity or something like that, oh, boom, done, channel's moved.
Yeah.
And I can't go with that.
Didn't they do the same thing if you swore? Like if you the F word or stuff like that?
Yeah, I still remember there was a Twitch streamer and he was streaming and he actually got like mugged or something, like while he was at his car. He either got mugged or his car stolen. So the guy came up, like, assaulted him, took his stuff and ran. And Twitch like suspended him or banned him because of violence or something like that.
But
yeah,
It's like, what?
Don't they have the same thing as YouTube where you could put all your content for like 18 plus, or they leave you the fuck alone?
And they still
it's
have
one
that
of the
ban.
things. Because it was one of the things that was happening to people on YouTube. They were remember Carla was getting sort of some shows taken out and stuff like that because she was getting flagged for whatever, and I told her to put it into
age
18
appropriate.
plus, yeah, and it stopped, yeah. But
Yeah,
YouTube got worse.
Yeah, it's a necessary evil at this point. I mean, honestly, if you're going to reach a market base, if you want to entertain people, you want to reach out to a crowd, whether you're doing business or just doing it for fun, we are heavily dependent upon these mainstream outlets. But it's always good to keep to post your stuff and if you can, like, restream to some of the underdog sites, because that helps build them up. That helps them replace supplant the oppressor monkeys that rule over us all.
Let me see. I just seen something. Oh, Soul says, when the Netverse books arrive, I'll call Dunko Ziffa over to pick up Blood Hunt right away. Don't want stuff like that at my place.
You know what's probably going to happen? He's probably going to look at it and go, "It's kind of looking good."
Oh yeah,
and
think
then
it'll convert him.
Wow. And then I'm gonna get a nice little message to to my Google and go like, "Yes, sir. Can I have in the copy of Blood Hunt?"
Terminator's already starting to hit the bottle.
All right, that's what I'm talking about. Breakfast of Champions.
So, clips are so much work.
They are.
Oh, Ginger
your hot teas. Hey,
hello, sir.
Good. You didn't fuck it up this time.
That's why there was a delay between me saying, "Hey,
Yes, sir."
I was like, "Wait a minute, man, get it right this time, or he'll never come onto this show. He'll never come in the chat again." I do not want to be a Twitch thought mail router. Oh Lord! All right.
And Soul. Yes, I'm a dreamer.
Hmm?
Dream on.
All right, Mr. Tank. Let's get
Yes,
on
sir.
to now. It's been about 20 minutes. People have came in and jumped into the show. I think it's time to get to the main event here of
right.
your body of work here.
I just have one question though before we start this. Tank,
Yes,
do you watch Rick and Morty?
I love Rick and Morty,
How much did you like that ferret Voltron thing?
dude. I was like,
I thought
they
about
made
you.
this episode for me. This is my episode, and
Yeah,
plus,
it was-
it's so over the top with the robot made of robots.
yeah, the giant robots that combine, and then when they combine, they made the bigger robot, and then the bigger robot, and then there's like 500 people controlling everything. You're like,
Yeah. And Rick's
Okay.
up in there in like his palatial suite. It's like the scene from Scarface. It's so
Yeah.
awesome.
and the space incest baby.
It was so ridiculous.
Gotron. Was that it? Yeah, something like that.
Yeah. Oh, the ferret Gotron. Oh, dude, it was so bad. Oh man, and it made me want to watch Voltron again, both the original and the Netflix.
I could not bring it up.
Yeah.
When I saw that, I was
Oh,
like,
dude.
dude, hey, he's probably orgasming right now.
I was in tears the whole time. I was laughing so hard. I was like, "Oh, they poing too." They move
I
like
I like
ferrets.
the fact that they bring the anime-ish, like the from the 80s coming in, like character
Yeah.
design, and still trying to betray them.
Oh, dude, it was great.
Okay, back to the subject. Sorry, I died. Sorry, Chris.
Mm-hmm. You better be.
I'm not sorry. It was fun. But hey,
Jack says, "I'll get a VTuber body with a nice dress." There we go. I've been thinking about doing video game streams once a week. Just something to change it up and stuff. And I say, yeah, there we go. I'll just become a VTuber.
There you
Try
go.
and talk in one of those little Japanese anime girl voices or whatever.
There you
Well,
go.
you're not an anime
Big
girl.
old ponytail, wig. We used to joke about the red dress and the blonde wig in the loader's sponsor box on the tank. It's for in case of loneliness.
In case of
Hey, Soul, when you're done reading and loving Bloodhunt, get Helsing too.
Hey, 24 hours. Hello, hello.
Hey.
All right, Mr. Tank. So tell
All
us why
right.
you're here.
I am here because the fembot apocalypse is upon us. You must understand that Malekind's time has come to an end with these highly detailed printable miniatures. And I have memes. I come speaking in the language of the internet, memes and GIFs. Oh, that's not the picture I wanted. No, there we go. Oh, yeah, I did that
Street
thing,
seat,
huh?
better.
Yeah, I already what do you call it? Sized all this stuff and set it up ahead of time. I must be tired. Never mind. Yeah, no amount of soy face is gonna save you. From these nightmare creatures. Memes. Gotta have memes, dude.
Memes.
Stolen memes, they're the best memes. Yeah, speaking of it, this reminds me, okay, this is actually a talking point. So I got the email and stuff to update for my backers. Everybody who signed up ahead of time for the campaign get a free Scalpel Zero, is getting a free Scalpel Zero file. Right. So I've got it scaled and I got the emails set up, the outgoing email, then the unsubscribe email, because legally you got to do that. If you're going to run emails, you got to have a way for people to opt out at any time. And it's best just to make it an email account dedicated to that. So, and I've received complaints about the Fembot apocalypse. It's great. This meme was prophetic. So thank you, Internet. You have not disappointed me. Not one bit. But yeah, this is the model that sending out to folks.
That looks great.
Thank you. So that's Scalpel Zero. Since I've been promising a comic for a while, and that's been in production land. So it is being produced, but it's not a super high priority right now because I've got other stuff coming out to you, so that I can pay money to get you a better product for the comic book that's coming out. So that's that. So we got her. Now this was the old the Fembot Spider Destroyer, the machine that the Fembots use to destroy the Arachnar Hegemony's shock troopers.
I think
also known as
bigger boobs, bigger rocket boobs.
Bigger rocket boobs. Well, we got that coming. We got that coming. Yeah. No,
don't forget the whale.
Yep.
That's
You're right.
You're thinking of the wrong model.
So that's the old one, right? And so I got another one up here with more connecty arms that is also being added to the campaign. So the everything tier and the Lair of the Spider Queen tier are both getting that as well. So that's 2 models now in the Spider Queen tier. But here's a sampling of like some of the ideas. I wanted to have people have fun with this, kind of make it their own. Coming at with like just a little bit of a silly concept, but being dead serious about the quality of product that I'm delivering. Making sure that these meshes are good. They're ready for print. There's no errors. There's no conflicts or anything of the sort. They're clean, good files. Very high polygon count. So you could print these out super big or ultra small, and all this detail will come out. Only thing limiting the detail is the quality of your printer. These come out fully detailed at, I think, 2.5 inches on a 2K printer, and you can go straight like 40K 1:60 scale on a 4K printer, and they come out with all this gorgeous detail. I mean, just look at that beautiful bean footage.
You have
Dynamic pose.
You have to admit those resin printers are awesome,
dude. They are fantastic. The fact that something like this is possible.
I know, right? Like people were saying, like, "Oh, it's not that great." I'm like, dude, for minis, fuck you. You don't want the LCS. Try the resin and the details, the level of details you can get out of it. It's pretty awesome.
Dude, I could go right now. I could go and get the Warhammer 40K 9th edition rules for free. Games Workshop puts that on the internet for free, legally, right? And then go to one of these 3D printing sites or check out some of these crowdfunders and go grab a bunch of models for super cheap and mix and match the parts, because some of this is bits and parts, right? The arms come off, there's various bases as well and whatnot. And I could print out, like, instead of going to Games Workshop and spending $3,000 to build an epic force that's ready to play, like I could go into any major battle I could confront, right? I can do that for like less than $300 now. It's crazy. And I love it.
It's one of the things that people use that I've noticed. Like, what's the name? Something Forge.
Oh yeah, Curse Forge.
Where they instead of selling you the figurines, they sell you the models so you can print them yourself.
Oh yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Something Forge. Yeah. So it's like customizable. You have pieces you can mix and match, make your character, save it, pay for it, and then you have the file that you can 3D print.
But you can't. I know which one you're talking about. The Hero Forge.
Forge,
you got to read the terms of service. They own the rights to that model because
that's for sure,
all the bits are there.
Yeah, because you're using their pieces to make your character. It's like when people used to think that they can make a comic out of the characters they would make out of DC Online.
Yeah,
they own everything. So
exactly,
the character you design in there with the costume and the pieces, well, all the pieces are theirs.
but you can use it. It's great for personal use. It's
Yep.
great for coming up with a prototype concept. It's really good resource, like just like DC Universe Online or City of Heroes. If you can find one of those cool servers where you can just like make a character, help you rough out some of the design elements, so you can either yourself or get it to your design artist and say, hey, this is like some of the ideas I'm thinking of and going with. And design artists love receiving a 3D model. I ain't gonna lie, man, because then they can go really get into it. But yeah, I got various things, units that you can use for leaders. With identifying signature looks. You can always mix and match. I got like Shadow Sneaky Gal sniping with style. I mean, come on now, snipe with style. Dynamic action posing. I mean, come on now. What minis have action posing like that? That's like
Now, I am unfortunately very ignorant when it comes to minis. So these could be used theoretically as a substitute, right, for something like Warhammer or D&D or anything like that, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I was joking with a friend of mine who was helping me prototype. And he was like, no, dude, these are going to be the new Iron Golems that my Dungeons and Dragons party are going up against. And I was like, dude, that's so cool. That's really creative.
Awesome.
I like that. I was like, I'm going to steal that.
We talked about it a while back, but that's the thing I wanted to do with that. It's slowly start building like figurines, like minis as collectibles.
Right?
And after that, you can unleash a rule book for people to play with them.
Yeah, and that's something I'm working on right now. Actually, I'm working out some math. I'm doing it. See, making a game is a lot of math. So when you're making like a strategy game, you're using a lot of like trigonometry, geometry, a little bit of calculus, just to make sure that everything works out well, that is good and balanced. But when I start doing play testing and stuff, I'm going to pull in people who like to do tabletop gaming. I'm going to pull in people who've never tabletop gamed before in their life, and we're going to get you set up.
I checked into it and I'm like, I am not the one that's going to be putting that together.
No, dude.
I got somebody else
design.
that knows more about those games than I do.
Dude, I love game design, man. That is like, it's my jam.
Game design is freaking awesome, dude.
It is. I've been designing RPGs and tabletop games and just fun little games since I was like a young teen. I like the cape on this one. It came out really good. It's all swirly, like it's whipping around to get a shot at something. But I want to do that because I like that kind of stuff. It's fun. It's dynamic. It's the Marvel way, or at least what used to be the Marvel way. Back in the day when there was a book called How to Draw Comics the Marvel Way, and they actually followed it. I know, madness.
Yeah, I mean, like the level of detail and stuff on them looks really good. I was when I went down to Steel City Con, there was a few people set up with minis you could buy that were painted and stuff, and it seems like these have more detail and more dynamic posing and stuff than theirs.
Well, and
I'll be back in a sec.
I'm one of those people that I'm a hobbyist in this as well. And my favorite part of the hobby is actually not playing the game, but painting the miniatures. Gosh, I've been looking for a picture. I lost this guy when I moved, but I had this Space Marine Chaplain and Terminator armor. So scary dude, skull face, big armor, right? And he's got like this holy book on a stick and a double-barreled machine gun. And I put like 2 feet of HO scale chain on him to like attach all his gears, like his scrolls and extra stuff that came on the sprue that you're supposed to pick and choose from. But I said, I'm adding it all because, this guy worked at TGI Fridays and the manager said he needed more flair. And, I get into like painting like little dots on the scroll work and stuff so that people like want to zoom in and think it's a word. And I'm like, no, dude, I didn't get that crazy. Come on now. But it's got good flat surfaces, got good open surfaces that are, you can paint up, you can just like, splot colors on it, but it's also got good recesses sunken areas that you can use more advanced techniques like applying inks and then dry brushing and highlighting and et cetera, et cetera. So yeah, no, this is like, I took the principles of Comicsgate and I just applied it to tabletop gaming. Like, deliver something fun, high quality, that has good replayability.
Hmm.
This is the way. Am I right?
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I agree with that. Yeah, you could put these things in as all kinds of stuff, like any kind of futuristic campaign that you would do, or
Yeah.
you could swap them out for like Necrons, maybe in Warhammer, or maybe AdMech.
And people have been lamenting over how the campaign has been doing, and I said, all right, look, one, this campaign is not doing great. Actually, it's doing pretty piss poor, and I'm okay with that. And I'll tell you why. Because that's my responsibility. No one else is responsible. No one is obligated to buy this product. It is entirely and 110% up to me to get it in their hands, pitch it, sell it, and present a good thing. Now, one, this page is messy. I mean, look, the spacing's inconsistent. Got to fix this today, right? There's a distinct lack of graphics. I don't have people in the first, like in this section right here. I should include exactly what they're getting, right? Explain the product to the prospective customer, right? More graphics,
Right.
need more graphics, more color. Look at all these. They're nice renders, but there's a distinct lack of color. So I'm taking a few of these models. I'm bringing them into. I mean, I can't change this. Unfortunately, I don't think I can change the picture even after it's done. So that's fine. That's okay. But the rest of this, I'm going to go take these back into the studio and I'm going to poly paint them like I would paint them for tabletop miniature, and put some of that up there. Do some turntable. Like these were pretty simple to do. Turntable GIFs. Just seriously, 5 minutes. 5 minutes and two pages over on the Blender home site, and in their tutorials will hook you up with how to do that. So yeah, I got to jazz up this campaign. And the most important thing, I am not marketing to the proper market. And I love CG. Y'all are peeps. But you like comic books. Very few in the community are into the print at home market or tabletop gaming, because everybody's got their geek,
Yeah.
So, and what I need to do is I need to go ahead and throw $300 to $500 at some targeted advertising. Split that up between Facebook and Google AdSense appropriately. I might just spend $50 on having somebody else who does this for a living just knock it out for me, because it's going to be a simple campaign, only a couple of advertisements. You know what I mean? So that should be like $50 to $100, right? So okay, $400 goes towards the $200 to $400 goes towards the advertising budget, and $100 goes towards getting it set up by somebody who knows what the hell they're doing. Not me. That's for sure.
Maybe you could reach out to some folks that focus more on the tabletop area of YouTube, and reach out to them about being on their stuff, your shows or something.
Yeah, and that is exactly right there too, is that I gotta get out and go network and go find these shows, go take an interest in them, and show them my stuff and see if they take an interest in me. Go fishing. Right, go fishing. One of our famous fishers, Fish Chozo, he's great at it.
What was I saying? Oh, maybe Irene could have you on her show. We're doing a Pathfinder tabletop on her channel. We're playing.
Yeah. Oh yeah, dude. Oh yeah, man. No, I've been totally meaning to get in on that. And speaking of that, actually, that reminds me, I got a giveaway for you, the viewers of your channel.
Oh, cool.
Ooh.
Yes, I have a giveaway. I'm gonna give away some.
Oh, that's right. I did post about that on Twitter. That's probably why we had like 8 or 9 people already as soon before I even started the show in here. They were all like, goodies.
Yeah. No, people like free stuff, and they like good free stuff, and this is good free stuff. Oh man. So yeah, I am going to give away one of these awesome figures. And of course, it's not one of the ones that's already on the website. I was going to give the new Spider Destroyer away. I was going to give one of those away, yes, to one lucky person. And what I will do is I'll shoot after the show. I'll get Chris a link to give to the person. So remember, you got to contact the host of the show to get your prize. But yeah, let me I got to go back into that folder. Good, I didn't have that one on the other screen. There we go. Nope, there we go. Booyah, this one right here, this Spider Destroyer.
Look at that.
Yes, and I will shoot a link out that will go out this weekend. So no need to sign up to any special mailing list from me. If you accidentally share out the file before the link expires, oh no. Tea. I choked on my tea.
Oh gosh, no, Tank, no.
Don't breathe at the same time.
Tank, no.
I went to do the tea meme and died. Oh, dude. No, but seriously though. Yeah, this one right here, the Spider Destroyer 2. This is the variant right here. This one is a pretty cool model. It is 12 pieces, so it's actually a little bit of a model kit. I got to whip up the instructions here after I get off the show, so that way it's actually one of 2 models that's complex enough to actually warrant an instruction sheet on how to assemble.
Wow. Yeah, I can't imagine stuff. I can't. That's one of the reasons why I never got into minis, because you got to put them together and then you got to paint them. Like 2 things I am not good at.
Oh, this is a modeler's dream come true. And the great thing about this stuff though is you can print it out big. I actually have my prototyping guy. He's printing out a bunch of these for my kids to play with, like action figures.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Dave was saying to you, Tank, he says it's just some simple marketing changes you need to make. The product is great. You just need to showcase it better.
Oh, absolutely, dude. That's something I did not work on at all, was like the pitching of this. Like, I did all this fun copy.
One thing you could do that could be funny? Quick little stop motions.
Yes. Oh, dude, I need to do. Yes, absolutely.
And Pale Rider's offering some suggestions for paid advertising.
Oh, sweet.
And
okay.
Pale, he knows a lot about like tabletop and everything. He's a big tabletop guy.
Hell yeah, dude, that's great. Yeah, I will. That's right, free. I'm gonna give it away now. Now, Chris, I just have no idea what the conditions should be. Like, how are we going to decide a winner?
Oh, I don't know.
Right?
Should we do that little Wheel of Fortune type thing, Sim?
Oh, that would be kind of cool.
How we did before, the little thing that turned around?
Yeah, you put the names in and then...
Where's that again?
Oh.
We came prepared.
Did I save it?
It's called the Wheel of Names.
But
I thought I had put it on bookmark.
Final reason.
There you go, Asswood. Look in private chat.
The final reason why I'm not concerned about how this campaign is doing, why I'm not losing my hair over this, is that it's already going into stores. The approvals for most of the figures have already come through. I'm just waiting to fulfill the campaign. That's really my only stop on that, is because I want to give I want to give all the cool folks out there in TV land a discount if they're interested. If they're not, my feelings are not hurt. Unlike a certain person who went very vocal about blaming Comicsgate for their comic not funding. I don't want to mention their name right now. I'm a little sore at them. I had them on my show and promoted the hell out of them. I even added their character to the CG Mega Collage, which I need to get back to.
Oh dear, Red's here.
Yeah, I'm not.
He came in
Yay!
right. He came in right when free stuff was mentioned.
I'm not part of that CG collage yet.
I know, and we need to fix that. We absolutely need to fix that. I need to get that back on the schedule. Right now, I got the So Happens It's Thursday show, and as I get things more organized behind the scenes and actually get caught up to deadlines, I'm going to do a second show where it's going to be fun. I'm going to have somebody on. We're going to talk about comic. I'm going to just draw their character into the CG Mega Collage and have, because I love 6 a.m. comics. It's all his fault. Because I absolutely love, and when it comes to my campaign, this is one of the reasons why I need to raise money to make money to raise money, is that I want to throw money at 6 a.m. comics so I can, get that awesome 6 a.m. sticker. I need a Scalpel Zero and I need a Battle Axe sticker. Those are that's my leading male and my leading female and male respectively.
I think I'm the one with the most 6 a.m. sticker collection.
Dude, he's a big fan of yours. I love it.
Oh, dude, I'm a fan of his stuff, and every time he's open up, and I'm like, oh, I'm gonna need stickers, guy.
Any word on his video game? I haven't seen any progress on that in a while.
I told him my end game is to have him draw like a copy of a version of all my characters in the Naverse. And you're talking about the wrestling game?
No,
he's talking about the Starfetched, right?
Yeah, the Starfetched.
Yeah, the game is out on Apple, but I can't wait for them to launch the book. Yeah, it's only on Apple.
Oh,
yeah, I know. We all told him the same thing.
That sucks.
It's that sucks. I would have liked to play,
dude. I'd pay money for that game.
Yeah, but he also has exclusive on there, so.
Well, that's a bummer. Well, I hope he does a sequel and it's more open market friendly.
I told him, maybe one day I'll buy one of those Apple drawing pads, and maybe then.
I mean, on the plus side, if he does do a sequel to that game, he's already got a ton of resources, right? Most of the work's done.
No,
if people want to be on the wheel, let me know in the chat. Just write something in the chat. Let me know that you want to be on the wheel to win the giveaway. Let me see. Have I caught up with him? Let's see. I see Soul. I got Pale Rider. I got Soul.
You got that Gaze.
Gotta put Red Gaze. Sam.
Gaze is there.
No. There's no Papa about him.
Yeah, I'm with you, Pale Rider. I'm with
Johnny Cage. I'll put him in
but
there.
It has to be fresh after a workout.
I would more likely say more of the morning one after the coffee.
Every project needs fun to go. Matchlock horses, Russian sniper bears. Good. Such an answer. So, Matchlock horses and Russian sniper bears. I don't think it's going to be a thing. I don't think people would buy it.
I don't know. I want that book now. You've piqued my curiosity. Is it like Mouse Guard, where it's like animals, but they're like people?
I guess.
I
don't know.
I mean, I can understand why a horse would need a matchlock because they couldn't operate anything more complex. Heck, they could barely aim the damn thing. Those sniper bears, woof, and they're Russian. Man, those poor matchlock horses don't stand a chance. The stupid oppressor horses.
Apple could make my day. Oh Lord. Yeah. Let's see.
Yeah, Mirren is in there.
Let me
Well,
see.
Oh,
Let's
so
see.
Hex
I've
is
got
saying he
Dave.
already got the spider bot. Well, Hex, I'm also adding it. Then you automatically got this the new spider destroyer as well. That's added. I'm going to be updating the campaign today.
Oh, well, I don't got to put Hex on the wheel then.
Yeah.
Let's see. Dave's already on the wheel. Soul's on the wheel. What's this? No. Chris is. What? Racist?
Yeah.
How am I racist?
Again, bad, Chris. Bad.
What'd you do again?
I don't know.
Stop
How did I
reminding
not
Red
racist?
that he's red, okay?
No.
Why do I really? What is it with today and being called racist?
I don't know. Where did that come from?
Let's
What'd
see.
you do?
Pale's already on there.
I think it's a blue food dye.
That's right, and it's not red.
Or it's manic panic vapors, getting to people. It's just everywhere now. All the manic panic vapors.
See, Chris, even Red said, "Yeah, Chris, stop throwing it in my face."
Oh, I'm
That
putting
is
myself. I'm putting myself on the wheel.
All right.
What?
Yeah,
And then put me then, you fucking cheater.
yeah. Well, I'll tell you what. You guys don't have to put yourselves on the wheel. I'll go ahead and send you a copy. Don't worry.
No. You don't
Oh,
have to
yeah,
send me
yes.
free stuff. Tank.
This is no. Well, actually, real business talk. Right? This is actually how it's done. Like when somebody goes like on a radio program, they got like 10 tickets for the local sporting event. The people that work at the radio station already got tickets for that sporting event. They got it for free. So this is normal, guys. This is normal. So absolutely, yes. This is nothing special. This is proper business, sir.
It's called incentive.
Yes, exactly. And I like
In
to
the
do good
business world,
business
it's called
in
a-
abundance.
Yep.
I always like to put a little bit extra into my into my commissions. I always say that my time is money, and time is like a rubber band. It has a minimal size, but you can just stretch it a little bit. You can stretch that value. You can put a little bit of extra in it. Not to beautiful. Look at that.
Yeah, some people will be getting that for free, like random people.
Oh, Dave wants to know if this is your first 30 days.
Yes, and it will only run for the first 30 days. If I do extend it, it'll just be for a short bit while for the predicted time it'll take finances to clear. And then it'll go out of demand. It'll go into the main stores as soon as I have everybody fulfilled. And that's the idea. I want to get everybody fulfilled. You guys took the investment chance. All you people out there, you took the leap of faith. Already, I've earned enough money on this to buy a computer program I need for the next stage of bringing fantastic entertainment to people out there. So I'm actually kind of happy. And my wife was like, "Yeah," and we get a bill paid, and on top of that, I get to put a little bit of money towards building up the business ventures. So, just speaking real, I'm pulling back the veil here. Because this is that your first Indiegogo campaign. You got to get it out of the way. It's like popping your cherry, dude. You just got to get it out of the way, and it's not going to be fun for anybody involved.
Just get it done and over with. Move on.
Mm-hmm.
That's right. It's like losing your virginity. You got to get it out of the way, and it's not going to be fun for anyone involved. You got to deliver. You got to deliver a dynamic product. You got to sneak in a little production value on the back end. Spoilers. You got to absolutely show that appreciation. And I love that. Like everything I've gotten from CG and from some of the guys. Well, sadly, they used to be friends of CG. Now they're not anymore. But that doesn't stop me from enjoying their product. It does kind of deter me from buying future products, but I've always gotten a little something extra. A little something extra. Like one of my favorites was God's Hand, like all the little Mardi Gras tchotchkes and stuff like that. Oh,
I
dude.
know. I'm still waiting for my copy.
Oh no.
Right, Chris?
What?
God's hand.
Oh, dude.
Oh yeah, yeah. What are you talking about? Your copy's around.
I know.
Over here somewhere.
Oh,
Should be-
I see.
Should be in a box. It should be in a box on his way here. See. Did you guys hear that evil laugh? You think he's all nice and things, eh?
Well, if somebody were to show up to the show on time, maybe boxes would go out on
fuck
time.
you! I'm usually here on time, you piece of shit.
And look
This
at
one's getting me in a little bit of trouble because it's a little bit suggestive. I say it's a
Mhm.
lot bit suggestive. I
It's
disagree.
like it's at the bottom of the pile with Sunsworn Sim. I'm like, yeah, probably.
look at this. This is why red is going to get banned.
You got to keep moisturized.
Oh yeah. Oh dude, I have to go to I used to rent an office in Los Angeles and I still have mail delivered there, right? And I got to go there and go pick up because dude, I have so many fulfilled campaigns. Speaking of Sunsworn, I have so many fulfilled campaigns I got to get caught up on. And I'm like, "Oh, dude. Oh, I'm a terrible, terrible backer. I don't take pictures of it. Nothing. I'm just awful. I haven't even read it yet."
You don't have to. At least you go on the net and you go, I got it, and you go, okay.
Yeah, I don't
Yeah,
take
dude,
pictures of it
I
anyway. I
can't
just
wait.
do the unboxings.
I can't wait, man.
Nowadays.
I can't wait, dude. That's
So
one
what-
I was really looking forward to.
Soul wants me to put a girl or two on the wheel. I guess I could put Lola on. And I just seen Katie
But they're
pop
not
in
even
the
here.
chat. I'll put them.
There you go.
She was.
Okay, so then, yeah, she should be there.
She
And
she
you got
was here
Miriam.
earlier.
She's in the chat.
Yeah, I'll put Katie in there. Yeah, there, Soul.
There you go.
There, make you happy. All right, let's see.
Did you did you put Pepper Red?
I'm gonna take him back off in a minute.
Don't you do it. Don't you touch that handle.
That should be his that should be his new nickname, Papa Gazer.
Papa Gazer.
The Grand Gate. Oh, Grand Gaze. Let's see. Wait, what? Hold on, let me see what Johnny. Chris, he's giving you free shit. Shut up.
Yeah,
and
man.
take
B. Yeah. Yeah, you got to put her on.
It's a girl.
I don't know. Who else can we add? Oh man, we have too much fun
Yeah,
over
but
here.
Amanda, yeah. Soul has a good point. We forgot about Amanda B. She was in the chat. Put her in the
That's
wheel.
right.
Spin
was
that
like-
wheel.
She was here earlier.
Oh, that's true. Yeah,
Uh-huh.
I gotta put her in. Amanda B. Okay, there's another one.
Yeah.
No, God, no,
Dave says-
Red and my mom are doing nothing. They don't know each other. They're staying as far apart as possible. He's banned from my house. Anyone that even remotely looks like Red shows up around my house. I will beat them with my rifle.
You're gonna have an Al Bundy moment. Oh, dude. Oh, dude, I love your chat.
Well, I wish they loved me.
I can feel it. It feels warm.
What? My mom said she doesn't even know Red. There's no standing in her way of her happiness. She don't know Red, let alone going out to eat pizza with him or whatever he said one day.
Oh no, pizza. You know that's code word for. I don't.
Wheel of Days. What? Yes, it's not always the answer, but sometimes, you don't got a choice.
Sometimes you just need to unleash a fembot death machine.
That's right.
That's right.
I might have to hire out some of Tank's people here.
See, like it says here in the campaign, you spice up your game. I mean, who wants to be a thimble when you can monopolize the playing field with a fembot death machine? Strike fear into your opponents with a fun, humorous, intimidating, and unique playing piece. No need to be too sorry when you're bringing this much fun to the table.
Dave's leaving, so I'm taking him off the wheel.
Bye, Dave.
Bye, Dave.
I'm sorry,
Bye.
Dave. I'm afraid I
Sorry,
can't let you
Dave.
do that.
All right.
What are you doing, Dave?
Res VR Gam. Resvergam. Would you like to be on the wheel for the free giveaway? Resvergam. There we go.
Tank, did you ever watch those epic rap battles?
Oh, dude, I love those. Which one
Dude,
are you talking about?
The Bill Gates versus Job. When at the end is, I'm sorry,
yeah.
Dave. I'm afraid I can't let you do that. And the entire owl rap was sick.
Yeah, dude.
Another one I like was the Einstein versus Hawkins.
Yes.
Okay, let's see. Yeah, sure.
The famous, there are 10 million particles in the universe that you can observe. Your mama took the ugly one and put it into one, nerds. Dude, when I listened to that one and the first time, I'm like, holy shit, that's one of the most geekiest, nerdish, ever pun insult I've ever fucking heard.
Oh boy, we got the little spin going on. So let me go to the model that we're giving away. I'm gonna get to you this weekend.
Before
All
I
right.
spin it real quick. I don't see it. I asked that Res V fellow if he wanted to be in the wheel. I haven't seen a response from him in the chat, so I guess I just won't put him on the wheel.
Come on, DJ, spin that wheel.
All right, I'm spinning.
Oh, wheel of morality. Turn, turn, turn. Tell us the lesson we must learn.
And there you go, Amanda B.
Hurrah, Amanda B won.
Yay!
Amanda B, the winner of this one.
All right, Amanda. Get your contact information to the wonderful host of this show, and we'll get you this miniature with its little instructions to you this weekend. As I get out the this one as well. This is going out this weekend. Finally, to everybody who signed up ahead of time, I'm super grateful, and I hope you have fun with this. That's the idea, right? To give a little give a little cheer, a little fun,
Let me stop sharing. Bring this back up. Yeah, look at that.
Yeah, this is going out this weekend, and then this one as well to Amanda B, our winner. Fantastic! It's so exciting, dude. I love giveaways.
I'm not gonna lie, Tank. The thing I'm most excited for that you're working on that I know of is prototype. Sample 0.
Oh yes, sir. And I am working on that. I actually got a couple more pages broken down this last week. I found time to do it. I made time to do it. So the breakdowns are continuing. I have an artist that I'm lining up to be the penciler. I've got the inker lined up. I've got the colorist lined up.
I'm sorry, Bill Ryder's like, Amanda B is totally at my house visiting, so you can just send it here.
She says, I won.
So
Indeed
yeah,
you did.
When Apex Predator comes out, it is going to be a top-notch dynamite product that is going to set like a lot of people go, I'm redefining the genre. It's like, no, I'm setting this shit straight, dude. I'm setting this straight. Cyberpunk is not cyberpunk anymore. A happy ending in cyberpunk is bittersweet at best. It's the stuff that's out there. I mean, I enjoyed a lot of cyberpunk stuff, but I found it to be kind of light.
Everything follows the same
hopeless.
recipe right now.
Yeah, and I really enjoyed some of the cyberpunk stuff that came out of comics game. I mean, I'm a sucker for cyberpunk and space opera. Those are my two favorite genre. And
Mm,
when you got elements of the both in the same thing, Tales from the Netverse, you know, it's a shut up and take my money situation. You know what I mean? Like when
to me,
Altered Carbon.
it's one of the things that for me as a fan of that type genre too, I've always been
Mhm.
like it's been lacking. Like you have
Yeah,
supernatural, you have sci-fi, like sci-fi, Star Trek stuff, stuff like that. But that type of like epic saga fantasy with space fantasy,
yeah,
we don't have that. Like we had Star Wars,
yeah.
we
No,
don't have
I
that many.
lean still have a lot of good like science fiction. I'm
Hmm.
not saying that Apex Predator is a hard science fiction. It's not. I do play some liberties with how physics work and stuff like that. It's mostly due to my own ignorance. But I did a lot of research to make this as plausible as possible. Like this could be. Even though I am using modern science and whatnot to define this stuff, we know that in 10 years that all that stuff's obsolete. But at least it'll be a good read. Compelling characters, like intrigue and violence, lots of violence. Oh man, plenty of violence, but it doesn't pollute the book. It's not like a certain reverse manga uh, that was like mostly fight scene and very little story progress. Like no, you get a good story. You get a novella's worth in with Apex Predator, and it's not going to be small, which is another reason why it's taking so dang long. Is I actually want to have it done before I launch the campaign.
Hmm.
Just because I want to be working on something else while I'm launching while the campaign is live, like what I'm doing now. I'm working on the next thing.
Soul is
Oh,
telling me also we don't have sci fantasy where Alf is drawn in all the time. Well, not all the time, but pretty much in every issue. And have fun looking. There's more than just Alf.
oh, dude, I can't wait. I love. I don't know if y'all know this, but I love details in the backgrounds. I love little stuff, little Easter eggs, things that don't quite fit.
Did you see the one I did? I shared it a while back. It was
Oh, I roboted.
Nope. No, Sim's cut out again.
Oh, he got so excited he started speaking in binary.
Yep. And Sol says he'd like an epic rap battle of Napverse versus Bloodhunt where Whimsic gets kicked in the balls.
See,
Let's see.
that's when you know your IP is good when people start doing their own stuff with it. When they start writing the fan fiction and stuff, when people take their fan fiction too seriously and want it to be canon, and then they throw a fit when it's not. Well, that's on that person. But you're free to have your fan fiction, that playability stuff, and that's it's one of the things that inspires me for the upcoming games that I'm designing. Is I want to work with a lot of these people out here, man. And if they have their own game, that's cool. I want a conversion book then, so that way we can crossplay with these characters. We can intermingle. You could have it you could settle the argument. Who would win in a fight, Salamandroid and Cyberfrog or Graveyard Shift? You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Who would and then you would know it would be there at least in your world, and that's the fun part of this geek stuff, man. Hero clicks were a hell of a lot of fun because you could have your uh Goliath versus Superman knockdown drag out brawl of the century.
Yeah.
And I love that stuff, dude. I have a character that I kill in the prologue to Apex Predator, and I don't really kill that character. I send them off to the multiverse to have adventures and do crossovers because I can't do that with Scalpel Zero, so I do it with the next closest thing,
Mm-hmm.
which is Scalpel 21, one of the Alpha series, and yeah, aka the one-eyed, aka Blackjack. She gets sucked into a singularity reactor and spaghettified. Now, this is once again, I say I do take some liberties with real science. See, in real science, you get sucked into a black hole, a singularity, right? You spaghettify till you're atomized, then you're subatomized, then you're broken down into just information plastered on this two-dimensional surface on a three-dimensional object. That's it. You're done. Ain't no interstellar. I'm sorry, that was a wonderful movie. I love that movie, but that ain't happening, brah. But so I said, you know what? No, this character is really fun. It's a great character, and it would be great to just go to people's universes and go adventure with their characters and do fun crossovers. But I got to get Apex Predator done first. You know what I'm saying? I got to get that done. Got to get that out.
Yeah.
Got to introduce the character I want to cross over with everybody. Otherwise, I'm just
And I'd like to say I'd like to apologize. I was gonna say I'd like to apologize for getting kicked out of the internet often, but it's election here and Trudeau's trying to rig them.
Yeah, you guys got a nasty.
Oh, dude, I don't know. Like every once in a while, like it's like the internet just reboots.
YouTube will now delete the stream. Let's see. Wait a minute. What? Chris has swallowed his head with red dress sugar power.
Yeah.
I've done that. What are you talking?
All I have to say,
I don't want to go down this dark path. Chris. I didn't go down the dark path.
all I have to say, it's down with Trudeau, up with freedoms.
And Miriam saying Tank Sunsworn is also super awesome space fantasy. Just saying.
Yeah, I invested in that. I invested in Sunsworn. I'm super excited to read it. That's why I'm lamenting that I haven't made the time to go into LA.
Russ says, I miss when all my hobbies weren't co-opted by activists. Yeah, but that's kind of the nice thing about the indie sphere. You have alternatives now.
Do we got how many people making card games?
Mm-hmm.
I want my IP in their card game. And that's me saying this with Brain Cage. We have our own card game called Battlegate. And we're in active playtesting with that. Sorry, I choked on some water, so I'm like dying here.
Man, what is wrong with you, Tank? You keep choking on everything.
Apparently, I have a drinking problem.
You need to be more careful.
Dude, it's the second time I've done that this morning in the last hour.
Are you the type of person that has to stop walking when he drinks?
No, that's the funny thing. It's like that's driving me crazy about this. It's like, dude, the only time that ever happens to me is like when I laugh at a joke while I'm in the middle of taking a sip,
Mm-hmm.
And even then, rarely. But no, for your show, all the time.
I had a friend like that. I thought that was hilarious. Like you'd be walking, every time would take a sip of water, would have to stop walking.
Oh,
he's focusing.
Laser focused, eye on the prize.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But I was gonna say, like the trip into that office is like a 6-hour round trip. That's why I haven't picked up my stuff yet. So I can't wait to read Sunsworn.
Yeah,
that one looked fantastic. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
I got the Sunsworns.
I can neither confirm nor deny. Water is important. Let the man focus. Yep. Yeah. Apparently, I'm gonna put on my yellow sign and safety orange hat on it, just for everyone's safety.
Sim,
Mm-hmm.
Did you see that Liam Sharp Starhenge piece he posted?
Yeah, I did. Ooh, I think it's wonderful, but I'm like, he's living my dream. Like I always told myself, like, one day I'd like to do like a King Arthur thing,
Mm-hmm.
and that's what he's doing. And I'm like, well, who better than I'm happy that it's him. I'm definitely gonna be back in that book. Like it's one of my favorite stories. When I growing up, King Arthur and the Knights of the Round Table. I read every goddamn thing of it.
The
Oh,
art
hey.
looks great.
Amanda B is back.
Oh, there's Amanda.
Amanda, did you get the good news?
Yeah, she did. She was
Oh,
like,
good.
"Hey, I won!"
Okay, cool. I didn't see that. I missed it. I'm a bad person. I'm a
Bad
bad
ferret.
person.
Bad ferret.
Oh man.
Perception control. Oh, you feel better.
Can neither
Oh,
nor
God.
deny that kind of activity.
At this point, is like, yeah, you better ask me when that doesn't happen.
Uh,
Yeah, the Green Knight
Oh,
was a
man.
bit depressive, but hey, it's a good story still. That's
well,
what I like
yes.
from stories is they
Oh,
don't
is that
always
that
end,
new
they don't
movie?
always end well, you know.
That new movie? Is that what
Well,
you're
I
talking
don't
about?
know if he's talking about the movie or the novel because it's an actual story, The Green Knight.
Oh, yeah.
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 I haven't seen the movie. I don't know about it.
Yeah, I just was wondering because I know they came out with like a new movie called The Green Knight.
It's a great tale.
Yeah.
Green Knight is. It's a great
Mhm.
one. I actually have a title I'm working on right now, called Legacy of Pendragon.
Mhm.
It's in it's into the design phase right now, and it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be a lot of fun. If you like high octane action and outrageous fight scenes, then this is your jam. I'm telling you.
So yeah,
This
he's answering. Yeah, the movie with the Indian dude as Sir Gawain. Okay.
oh, that's weird. I
Yeah.
don't
The only
get that,
the only
man.
good movie still to this day that I love and hold my heart, it's fucking Excalibur. Nothing
for
has
real.
ever been made that was that good.
Mm-mm. Nope. Nope, nothing to do. Excalibur is the definitive King Arthur movie, even though the
Mhm.
armor is like all wrong. It's all wrong, but I love it.
Dude,
It's so great.
that scene when they come charging and you
Oh,
hear Carmina Burana,
yes,
and you see
dude.
the arms flying, the head, you're like, holy fuck.
Yeah, the slow motion horses,
Yeah.
the cavalry charge. Oh, I was cavalry when I was in the army. I was in a cavalry. I was in First Cavalry Division, when it First Battalion, Eighth Cavalry, Eighth Battalion. Was it First Regiment, Eighth Battalion? Whatever. It's been 16 years. Give me a break. But anyway, dude, I love cavalry charges, dude.
Dude.
They are just so awesome to watch.
You know the song Symphony of Destruction by Megadeth?
Mm-hmm,
Remember that song starts with a little classical in the beginning? Like an opening of an orchestra. It's one of the things I did when I was in college. I did a re-edit of it, and it starts with Carmina Burana,
Oh,
and then you hear dude, people were all rocking in the freaking class, like fuck yeah.
dude, that's great. Oh, I would love that one.
I need to find it again, otherwise I'll redo it.
For real, because that's just how it should go.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Apparently, Pale Rider always rooted for Morgana when he read King Arthur.
So now we can call him Mordred. Got it?
Pale Rider was a simp.
Mm-hmm.
Helen
Like
Mirren
Mordred.
is Morgan. Oh yeah, dude. Oh, Helen Mirren. Did one of my favorite Saturday Night Live skits
Yes.
is like all them walking around to motorboating Helen Mirren to relieve stress. I agree with that statement.
Okay, Solo saying, worst Carmina Burana impression. Well, fuck you.
Oh,
Calling out my fucking Carmina Burana.
oh man.
What's they talking about? Monica
You hurt my
Bellucci.
feelings.
Pale Rider says, you know that evil chick was wild in bed or on the balcony.
Yeah, I guess so.
Gosh dang it, Pale Rider. Rez is asking, ever see the Sam Neill series about Merlin? He liked
Yes.
that one too.
That one,
was fun.
that was another freaking good one.
That one was fun. I
Yeah.
didn't finish it, unfortunately. I got sidetracked by life, but I've
It's
been
really
meaning to
good.
pick it back up.
It's really good. It's the story of Merlin. And it's
Yeah,
pretty good. Yeah.
There's-
Sam Neill's a great actor.
he
I'm
is.
not. I'm not sure if I've seen that one. My mom one time watched one called like Young Merlin or something
No,
like that.
nope,
No.
nope.
Okay.
Yeah.
No.
The one that's Degrassi High in Camelot. I can't stand that one.
But the one with that we're talking about, Merlin, it's not a series per se. It's more like direct TV movies. So it's like
Oh,
two
okay.
small movies. Yeah,
Okay. I
Maybe
don't
I'll
know
just see
then.
the
two,
whole
three
thing.
part. Yeah,
I
Yeah, I don't know
gotta go
then.
watch it again, man, because I remember enjoying that. I remember enjoying the first one I watched.
yeah, it's
That
pretty
it
good
was
because you
quite
see
enjoyable.
you get to see the behind the scene, how he got played, and stuff like that. You know,
Mm-hmm. For
Merlin
real.
was out. Merlin was actually a big part of that story, and in most movies or stuff like that, he's just like a little druid or something.
You know what? I just came up with another great reason to my campaign. I got to get myself a copy of Nephilim Squadron. I need a copy of that. I must have it. I'm just saying.
Yeah, I'm back in the Film Squadron.
Oh, I want that one so bad. Dude, that is like my jam, man. Like I look at that and I used to read this manga back in the day called Area 88. And it was all about mercenary fighter pilots fighting in foreign war zones and stuff like that. And it was intense, dude. And it was like super intense, like flying action. It was like Top Gun, the comic book. And in fact, that's what got me. I found a copy of it at a Goodwill in San Francisco, and then I had to go hunt down a store that actually sold it. Because I was like, dude, this is so awesome. It's Top Gun, the comic. And then, Hex Allen's got this Nephilim Squadron, which also hits me in those space battleship Yamato, sorry, the space battleship Yamato and Macross vibes. That I love that space opera stuff. So
Battle of the
sucker.
Planets.
Battle of the Planets, dude. Oh, love it.
What was
You
the
know?
other names that you guys had? Because it has different names, so people that don't know what Battle of the Planets was it. What was it? G-Force.
Yeah,
Yeah.
G-Force. I always know it as Battle of the Planet. And I'm so old school. Macross is Clash of the Bionoids. Oh wait, sorry, that was the first American release. I always wondered why the title, like on the video, it said Clash of the Bionoids, but when you play the movie, it shows the title, Macross Super Dimensional Fortress. Great movie. Good job, American imports. Good job.
Yeah, when I checked that out, that was pretty freaking weird. That Robotech came out of a mixed match of different books that people.
Yeah, it's
like they bought the
separate
rights.
stories.
They bought the rights to different series, and they
Mhm.
took samples from each series to develop their own thing called Robotech. And I'm like, that kind of sounds like cheesy, Connie, but it worked.
Dude, I was 6 years old when that came out. I was their prime demographic. I was sitting there watching my Transor Z, aka Manganzo Z. Yeah.
I never really got into it. Like I really liked the movie Macross though. Macross the movie.
Yeah.
And that's what got me into a bit more into it after. But
Oh yeah. Dude, my
me,
favorite
I came in with Grandizer, Harlock, and all those type of things.
I like both the Macross and the Robotech runs. Like I
Mhm.
kind of view them as separate timelines. With the common event of separation, right?
Mm-hmm.
And like Macross Zero, just that one transformation scene where the first time you see the Veritech go from jet to robot,
Mm-hmm.
and the guy lock onto the missiles with the eye tracking laser software, and then the head lasers just going into automatic fire, shooting out of the sky, and him blasting through that cloud in robot mode. And it's so good that they show it again in slow motion just so you can see what happened there. Oh, sexy. The rest of it was meh. I mean, I love the mech, the monster. It's like my favorite mech. The big one with the artillery cannons on its back. Love that one. You know, I'm a dork. What can I say? I'm a dork. And this is why I must get Nephilim Squadron, which is why everybody must share this campaign out. So I can buy lots of Nephilim Squadron merch because I'm a pimp it. I'm a pimp it. Me and Hex
easy.
strolling
all I'll
down
say
the
is
street,
keep
straight
your
off
eyes
the
open.
set of Scrubs. You know what I'm
Keep
saying?
your- I'm like, just keep your eyes open for what's to come and tell us what an adverse. I know I showed you a few things. Thanks. Shut up. But
Oh, show us more, dude. For real, I'm getting dizzy.
Darkside's telling you to watch Memory Sim. He says it's a very fun anime.
yeah, I know. I love it. Trust
I don't
me.
know if I've seen that one.
I've seen way more anime than people know. I love anime movies. It's like the only thing that it's series I'm not very fond of because it's always like very extrapolated, stretching a lot of fillers. I'm more of a movie type of guy, but I've seen a whole bunch.
I love Macross Frontier. We don't acknowledge the existence of Macross 7, by the way. It doesn't exist. That's not. That's it. No.
And if one of my favorite movies that a lot of people don't know about, and if you're an anime fan, check out Stray Jacket.
Oh, dude, I have to watch that one again. I haven't seen that one in forever. Another really good one is Tokyo Godfathers.
Oh, did you ever take Toko?
I don't know if I have. Wait,
It's Tokko.
is that a Miyazaki or Studio Ghibli?
Hold on, let me check.
Because that sounds really familiar. I think I've turned the kids onto that one.
It's like there's a portal with demon creatures, and they're a little faction of agents that take care of them, and they have a part of that said demon in them.
Oh no! I gotta check that one out.
Here you go. Here you go, Marinus. Since you like duck lips so much.
Oh, dude, I saw that. It
Ugh.
looks like it hurts, dude.
Yeah. Like Jesus.
This is what body dysmorphia looks like, folks. Like she had such a bad opinion of her lips that she just like killed it with like all that collagen, dude. Like, oh my god, she could go to whistle and she's gonna be.
That poor woman. I feel so bad for her and her bad life decisions.
You know what? Just like serious duck lips, man. Quack.
That's awful. To hate yourself that much. To do that to yourself.
I'm with Darkseid and Soul Ion on that one, like 110%.
Russ says, "Get that IP out on the street to make me money."
That's right. Get out there. Where's my money? Where's my money? Is Kermit gonna have to cut a bitch?
It's back the way you came.
Oh, by the way,
Daddy loves you.
Pale Rider's saying a new movie on Amazon that's pretty good is Monsters of Men. Never heard of that one.
Can you share my screen for a sec?
Nope.
Okay.
I was just talking to the wife about disappointed I am with a lot of the movies that are coming out. So much so that I've gone into the past. Like I'm digging through like the Criterion collection and other like collections of movies. Like one I'm watching right now. It's the originals, fucking Speed. It's Anthony Hopkins he's in it. And it's called Juggernaut. And it's all about a boat that's being held for ransom, and it's got bombs on board. And dude, it's great. It's a little like the pacing. We know better pacing now, right? Cinematographically speaking. But give this thing a little bit of edit. Cut out some of those wasted moments, some of the empty space, some of the negatives. Too much negative space, right? And the shots. There's nothing about the shot that warrants that negative space, right? Trim a little bit of that out of it. Man, this would be a dynamite movie that people would screech against because it was done in 1974.
Yeah, I find most people give me shit, but like my friend Billy and stuff, because like I mostly watch older stuff. He's like, well, you don't watch nothing if it isn't from like the 80s or something, 90s or something like that. It's like, well, most stuff nowadays sucks. I don't really like
Yeah.
most movies nowadays.
Well,
Mhm.
I'll take a chance.
At best, it's okay. And for me, it's
Yeah.
like, well, why should I waste time watching just an okay movie when I can
Well,
go
I
watch
usually
good
just
movies?
yeah. These days, man, it's just like what I've been with comics for over 20 years. I look at indie. I'll take a lower production value because at least there was some original thought there.
Yeah, it's like
Yeah.
there was a what was it? There was a YouTube video I seen, and it was about a series of, I guess, shorts. It wasn't like full length movies. It was just smaller, shorter movies, I guess. But he did a series of them. They're all based on the same thing, and it looked really interesting. It was, I think, technically indie, and it was like set during like Vietnam, where like this Vietnamese like farmer ends up becoming this like really powerful entity, and they have to like you have to send in this team to try and take him down. And this guy is kind of like, this guy that they send in as part of the team has like, I don't know, some ability that makes him able to take it on. And it was really cool, like watching the YouTube clips of it and everything. I really can't remember what it was called now. I'm gonna have to look it up. But the effects, like the monster effects and everything, was really solid.
Nice.
It was solid stuff. I was really man, I wish I could remember what it was.
Like I saw this one. It was recommended to me because I'm working with a client on a character design, right? So this is part of my reference material was to reference the creature effects from Splinter, this movie called Splinter, and dude, it was all practical effects. There wasn't a drop.
Is that the like where like the thing comes down from space and it like infects a dog, then it infects a person? It's like some parasitic like needles.
Crazy. And
yeah, that was cool looking.
I had some issues with some of the cinematography. Like I don't like shaky cam too much. There wasn't really a need for it, and I saw what they were doing. They were covering up bad practical effects that looked hokey otherwise. So I'll forgive them because they, it's a classic horror movie trick. I mean, look at Aliens. But I really enjoyed it. I had fun. All right, so I'm I saw I'm Not Starfire out there, and so I have to share this. I have to share this nightmare. My daughter read I'm Not Starfire. She just recently turned 17, and so she drew a review. It took her about 3 minutes to draw this. Oh yeah, I forgot to warn you guys. Spoilers. And yeah, I'm not joking. Spoilers. I just spoiled the whole series, the whole book for you. Like this was her review. She's messed up, dude. I love her. I'm so proud of her. She even watermarked in a background so it wasn't empty space. I mean, dude, that's pretty. I was like, dude, that's actually pretty high speed. And I know she just slopped this out on her tablet too. That's hilarious. But yeah, she had to weigh in on that one. It was a trash fire. I've been looking for this one picture of hers. Let's go back to watching Sim's awesome stuff. I'll find this other picture that she did that the Cult of Raven absolutely loved. It's entire. I commissioned her. This was her first paid commission, and after that, dude, I couldn't stop her from making money. She was getting commissions online and all sorts of stuff, drawing OCs on those stupid little pet sites and stuff like that. She was making the money, man. She did this one, and it's called Derp Fire. Derp Fire. Oh man. Yeah, so we all
Sorry.
know where my daughter stands on the Raven versus Starfire greatest Teen Titan of all time.
Mhm.
She stands on the right side of history. That's where she stands. All right.
So for people that don't know, I'm doing a print for what's the name of it? Okuri Inu. That's the name of his book, right? Woodrow's book.
Dude, I like
the
that design.
red Oni with cyborg arms.
Yeah, I've been seeing that one around.
Mm-hmm.
I'd like to hear more about that one because I see shiny metal bits and I'm like, poing, must have shiny.
So he asked me to do a print for it, and this is my version of the character. And since he's a Yakuza, I'm like, let's make him fight cyborg ninjas.
Yeah.
And now he's thinking of getting me to do a crossover image of his character in that, which would be kind of cool.
Oh, see, that's fantastic. Oh, Lord. I just opened up a folder and I'm like, oh my God, that's a lot of unorganized pictures. Bad ferret. Bad.
I think it's one of the things that about drawing digital you're in there, you're drawing details, and you zoom out, you're like, I don't know if people are even going to see those details. It looks cool.
Well, it's good to work in those resolutions because today, I mean, the options of merchandising anything are just absolutely crazy. I mean, if a particular image starts getting a lot of traction with people, then get posters and wall scrolls made of it and put them up in the general market.
Oh, so I got an email today. The Red Label Indie Comic Showcase that I've been, promoting. It's still
Yeah.
waiting for approval on Comixology. It's been there for like over a week. But Kindle accepted it
Okay,
on
that's
Amazon.
good.
So
That's
now
good.
it's on Kindle, but they won't let me put it at 99 cents, so I have to put it at $2.99 on Kindle.
Aw.
That's the minimum they made me charge. But I took only 35%, so most of the money goes to them promoting it. Because there's two modes: you give them more profit, or you take the most of the profit.
Right. You want to have, you're paying for the little bit for marketing is not a bad
Exactly.
thing.
Yep. So it's like I don't want as much. Just promote.
Yeah. It's good not to be greedy. It's good to see the bigger picture.
But the way I'm seeing it is, it's like we're doing a preview, like a pilot issue, or like a 99 cents that they used to do at Top Cow, Image, and stuff like that, or those little mini comics flyers they used to give away for free, or 99 cents. So except that instead of being just 20 pages, it's 270 pages.
Nice.
So as soon as it's a Comixology, I'll let everybody know. But it's on Kindle.
Nice.
Dude, I don't know what the
Yeah.
hell is going on. It's been waiting for approval, pending for approval on Comixology for like a week.
What are they saying?
Oh, here, aha! I found it.
You found what?
I found my daughter's first commissioned artwork, Derp Fire.
How great. What a wonderful piece.
I said for her to use her imagination, that all I wanted was Derp Fire, and oh, it's so beautiful. Mwah. Look at that. She knocked it out in about took her about 10 minutes to do the whole thing. And I looked at her and I said, "Well, my daughter, here's your $15. I said, you just made a paid rate of of derp derp. I'm having a hard time with the thinky thoughts. Of $90 an hour." I said, just think about that. You just worked at a rate of $90 an hour. Just think of that. And at the time, I think she was like 13 years old. She was like 12
That's
or 13
pretty
when
good.
she did this. Yeah. No, and she went on to go make tons of money off of commissions. She hit them up. She's done
Really?
all sorts of work. Yeah, yeah. She's done work. She's admitted. We have an open dialogue. She and I. And so she told me some of the work that she's done, and I'm like, yeah, yeah. As long as you use a non de plume, a fake name, that won't come back to bite you.
Hmm.
It's like the stuff people pay for, man. Oh my goodness. But she
Yeah.
showed her too, like her Epic Games library, because she loves Epic, the Epic app, the Epic Store. Dude, her game collection is huge, and she's bought it all except for a handful of games that she got for birthday or Christmas. She got herself. She earned all that, and I'm like, I'm
That's
so proud of
great.
you, dude. She's getting ready to move out. Can you believe that?
No.
She's getting ready to
Wow.
finish high school. She wants to have a place on her own, and I'm like, you're a bastard.
I'll give you a fair warning. The first try never lasts as long.
Yep. Oh, I know. Oh, I know. I remember. I told her I moved out of my parents' home when I was 17 too. I didn't tell her how that ended up, but
I remember my
hopefully
son when he
she's.
turned. I remember my older son. He's like, "Oh, I think I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go live with my friends." That didn't last long. 1 month after.
All you could ever hope is that they're better prepared than you were,
Mhm.
But since she can make money readily with her art, and she's not afraid of doing commercial stuff, I have faith that she'll do well. I would love for her to go to some sort of like advanced school.
Now check this
But
out, Chris.
oh yeah. Check it out.
I know it's okay. It's
War
Bring it
of
up
the
here.
Trees. Okay. See, I have to do that now.
and there you go. It's official, people. It's on
Ooh.
Amazon.
Mm.
23 samples for 23 different IPs and 270 pages sample. And hopefully we can get 2 of those out, and it will help build more readers, bring more readers to our books. And
Yes,
Indiegogo.
sir. Yes, sir. That's the way to do it, man.
Yep.
That is the way to do it.
It's kind of like a mix of Wizard and Shonen Jump. It's just comic samples.
Oh, dude, I love that kind of stuff, man.
Mm-hmm.
I love that stuff because sometimes you find a title in there that you really like. That's why I used to like Heavy Metal Magazine, and I still like 2000 AD, because you get a little of this, a little of that. Sometimes they do a full-on publication, but you can read a little of this and a little of that to see if it's any good.
Mm-hmm. And the reason, and we picked the name Red Label because that used to be what they used to say for adult, mature stuff or stuff that used to get censored. Remember, red labeled.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why the title Red Label in Indie Comics, meaning it's not for censor, like it says in the thing. Red Label. We believe in freedom of expression and art. So
For real. All I really have to say about that is this little clip right here.
I'm just annoyed they would not let me put it for 99 cents there, though.
Just this little clip. What I got, it kind of sums it all up.
My nipples are hard just thinking about it.
Do you want the mustache on or off? Off, please. Too bad.
I want to be an Adrian Barbobot.
Dude, I was rewatching Futurama and that freaking Nixon.
Mm-hmm.
Dude.
Well, it's 2021, man. I had to go watch all the C-Lab 2021s all over again because that's now.
Yeah.
And
I watched
how
Idiocracy the other day, and for the first time, and I'm like, dude, it's like this is not a parody anymore. It's a documentary, and and Demolition Man is now a horror movie.
oh, dude, for real. Well, it always was a horror movie. That's why I always thought Demolition Man was actually decent dystopian science fiction.
Mhm.
Because, dude, to hell with your joy feelings. I want a rat burger. That's me. I'm the guy in line for the rat burger. I'll take it.
Give me
'Cause it's
that
me.
burger.
I'm with Dennis Leary. You
Yep.
know, I would be extremely opposed to the nonsense going on. All the
Okay,
whores
so-
and opium we can carry.
ASSHOLE. Dude, come on. If you don't know that song, go do yourself a favor.
Well, I do. I have lived in Los Angeles off and on for quite a while, and I have gone ultra slow in the ultra fast lane while
Mhm.
people behind me were going insane
Insane.
while playing that song.
Yes.
Because if you drive the speed limit here in the fast lane, you're obviously not from around here, or you're just evil. Well, in this case, I was just evil. And that was funny because they were going nuts, you honking, flashing their
Mhm.
brights, and I'm like, yep, just 65 is the speed limit.
And if you like Dennis Leary, go check out one of his best stand-up pieces ever. And if you want to find it, just NyQuil with a big giant motherfucking Q.
And coffee
That one
flavored
was-
coffee.
Yeah.
That's right. I don't want no walnut maple nut crunch.
Oh,
All right.
that guy.
Oh, I finally found that thing I was talking about set during Vietnam. It was
Oh, cool.
apparently they're on YouTube. Apparently, it's Oats
Oh.
Studios. They got 1 million subscribers.
Oh, dude,
And,
just drop a link in chat.
Yeah, it's called Firebase. Let me see. Yeah, I'll share it here. Copy. Yeah, I've never actually watched it. I watched a video about it. Apparently, they've done. I remember the video I watched said that they did this little short because they were wanting to make a whole movie, but none of the big studios or anything would pick them up. I think so. It's just kind of like, in a way, like a little indie thing. But I kind of want to check it out. Like the clips they were showing in the video I watched about it was pretty cool looking, and I was really interested in it. But apparently they've done quite a few little movie shorts.
Yo, it's Ryan Cardinal.
Yeah, apparently the
Yeah.
guy who did it's called what was his name? Something Blomkamp.
Mm.
Dang it, I'm gonna have to check again. Don't sass me, Sim. Neil Blomkamp.
Oh, Bumcamp. Oh, gee, that's weird that he couldn't get a studio because that dude's like recognized.
Yeah, it's Neil Blomkamp. I just looked at his studios there. Apparently they did stuff for like Anthem, like trailers and stuff.
Wild.
Hmm.
Well, that's kind of cool.
Yeah.
I love to see like these indie people with visions and bringing original content stuff out, because that's honestly, we could screech at mainstream about how bad their product is and they're not going to listen to us. They've already admitted so. They're not going to listen to us. So to hell with them. I'm not even putting their product on my lips. Except as an example of what not to do. And even that, I really try to avoid it because I don't want to give them free advertising. Negative
Hey,
advertising.
Ryan.
Advertising.
Mr. Ryan Cardinal's with us. Word up, guys.
Or as Greg Levitt likes to say, starve the mouse. Starve them of what's most precious to them, attention.
Soul's putting a link to Infinitale Chronicles, War of the Trees. We're going to have him on as well. That's actually Mr. Respergum there.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, his book looks really cool. Like the art looks really good, at least to me, anyway. My opinion.
And I have to get
And
them onto my show. Mwah!
yeah, some of the cover work looks like, I think it said some of the people who's done some of the covers did stuff for like Blizzard and Riot Games and stuff. So that's pretty impressive.
Oh, cool. Oh, yeah. Yes. I had seen this. This looks fantastic, dude.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that looks good. You know what it really reminds me of, and I mean this in an absolutely positive way. It gives I get like a little bit of ElfQuest, some Record of Lodoss War, like
Mm-hmm.
it. And those are, I mean that in the best way. Because it's really cool. I like it. It's imaginative. See, this is why indie is where it's at. It's, dude, fantastic. That looks good.
Yeah, it does look very nice. Let's see. Careful with thy nipples.
There go my nipples again.
Oh, Steve Guy's here. He just
What's up?
He just creeps in out of nowhere. He says, "Looks familiar."
Shasha.
How you doing,
Well-
Mr. Steve? I hope you're doing well. I forgot to turn the volume off on my phone. It's making noise. Gosh, damn. Go.
Take that, audience. That'll teach you to watch this show.
Yeah,
Pretty good.
get annoying sounds coming out of the background.
That's right. Now
That'll
go
show
in the
you.
backyard and cut me a switch.
Oh no. Flashbacks from my childhood.
Dude,
Cut a
my
switch.
grandmother gave me the switch once. Oh, dude, I never
was-
disobeyed her again. I was like, this is what my mom was talking about. When she always threatened to use a switch on me.
Yeah.
Well, my grandma, she
Mhm.
wasn't bluffing.
Yeah,
Ooh,
my
and I made
dad.
a
That's
mistake.
how my dad did it. He would cut a hickory.
Oh,
He'd
dude,
go out there and cut him a switch. And
I pulled a thin willow branch thinking I was smart. I learned that one.
yeah, that wasn't. Yeah. If it wasn't sufficient enough, he went out and got one that was twice as bad. Bam. And,
I had straight head zebra butt.
Yeah, and Mom, she had what she called Grandma Granny, and it was this thick piece of wood. Like it was nice and thick. It was real thick and it was shaped in like a grandma. Yeah, an old lady, and you could hold her perfectly by the head. It just, whoom. It was a thick ass piece of wood.
That's not a switch. That's a shillelagh.
Yeah, it's basically a club. Yeah, it was a big old thick piece of like 2x4 or something. I don't know. I can't remember. It was like an old lady in a green like old lady dress, and it was like shaped and everything like an old lady. And, oh, man, because that's how she'd be like, "Do you want me to get Grandma Grammy?" I was like, "Okay." All right, never mind.
My ass looked like the backside of a spoiled son of a diplomat in Singapore. Hey,
Oh,
Scoopy.
okay. Resurgam. Latin, I shall rise again. Okay, resurgam. All right, gotcha.
A little Latin.
Tricking me with the
Nice.
dead language.
Waha! Good job. Yeah, it's Mo. What's up, Mo? Dude, I love Mo Biggs, man. Mo Biggs, Frog G, like these guys that get around and they're like drop into your chat and they start dropping hot links and making fun of you, which is always good because I love a good heckling audience.
Oh, look at that. Pale Rider has a red-headed stripper. Well, aren't you living the life, Pale Rider? You son of a bitch.
As everyone should.
Well, damn him.
Wait, X Allen was that was you, Tank? Which one was me? Dang lag.
Oh, hello. You're sharing the page now. Check this
Ooh,
out, Tank.
look at that. Ooh, look at that. Yeah, yeah, buddy.
I
I love
couldn't
those
resist.
backgrounds. Look at those environments, man. I want to show that first panel in full because I love it. Because because it's a back. I love that paneling because that gives me, as a reader, it kind of goes, okay, here's an establishing shot transitioning to the current shot. I love that. That's a beautiful transition, by the way.
Well, thanks.
And then with her down at the bottom, of course, I love that. That's you put a twisted smile on that. That's the look that Scalpel Zero makes. Fuck, I love it.
And
I'm cussing. I'm
this
not
is
supposed
gonna
to
be
cussing.
painted, and that one's gonna be painted over by ink spot. The entire book is
Oh.
gonna be like that. So that's why it's staying in pencils, and he's gonna mix pencils with his paintings.
Oh, dude, I
The
love
daddy
Ink
issue,
Spot's
the
work.
daddy issue story. That's gonna be
Dude, oh man.
because that's the thing
this
with in Inkslayer, you're gonna get Luani and Rose daddy issues. That's gonna be me and painted over by Inkspot, and then you're also gonna have Nat the Merc, the book, the series that's gonna start, and it's gonna be inked by Scotsman.
Dude, that's beautiful. So you're gonna do the painting, and then you're gonna go back and with the ink and basically like, dude.
No,
that's
it's two different story. One is
oh
just gonna be painted over. It's Luani and Rose daddy issue. It's their standalone, but at the same time, we're also launching Nat the Merc, the story. Like the actual
dude.
series, Nat the Merc is starting in Inkslayer. So that's why I'm trying to get all those Telson and Adverse lined up.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, dude. I'm flipping loving this, dude. Oh man, this
Thank
is
you.
great. Yeah. Now, when I need to make time to do more fan art, man, because I want to draw this shit.
And
You
I'd
know?
like to say thank you to everybody that's been supporting us and backing our campaigns, because it's thanks to you that I'm able to level up. You know?
Yeah, dude, for real. Like, if you showed the art, like the OG like art
Mhm.
for Tails, up against like this new page that you just showed, and I didn't know, I would guess that they were not the same person. I love it. Like, it's such a hell of a level up, and it's great. I mean, I love it. It's just like those environments. That was great. They're good, and the characters were immersed in their environment. It wasn't just like a backdrop. It was the world around them, and that's something I see a lot of people, kind of drop the ball on. I'm not knocking anybody. That takes time to cultivate that, and you did, dude. Oh, love it.
Yeah, we got Brother Mo is with us. He says, "Hey,
What's
the
up,
chat."
Mo?
Now, and I gotta ask, because Mr. Mo, I was in one of the streams there a little while back, and they were talking about something about you got into it. Was like somebody got upset with you. Are you causing? Are you getting into fights, Mo? We can't have that.
What did he do?
It couldn't. It was probably the other person. Mo's the same. He didn't do nothing. Mo does no wrong.
Pale Rider says
You
I
see-
sound real happy, and
See,
I am.
Steve Dobb.
Editor and book design. I just want to give it a little shout out. See, there you go.
Mm-hmm. Look at that. And Soul, I am happy. That's the mark of a good product right there. Is that I haven't even received the dang thing yet, and I'm already entertained.
Damn it, Mo.
And he answers, "I was the same as always. I always am, but someone didn't appreciate my sense of humor."
Wow,
I figured that's the case, man.
Well,
Mo don't
we
mean no
we
harm.
appreciate it here.
Mo don't mean nothing nasty about it. He's just a good mushroom. He's a fun guy. And I'm fired. I'll hit you up, Pale Rider. I will. I'll hit you up. Good, and thank you for staying, man. Have yourself a good one. He's heading out. He's going bye-bye.
And thank you, Steve. Steve says Sim's just getting better and better. Also, Sim, your stupid revised files are uploading to the drive now. Grumble. Thank you, bro. Like I said, we needed to do a little tweak on the proof.
Uh-huh.
So now I'm saying, he's uploading, and I'm gonna order a second proof, and everything should be fine now.
Dude, that's fantastic. Dude, that's what I like to hear, man. I like to hear them gears rolling, not grinding, rolling.
It's the worst part of all of this is the waiting part. And like I mentioned before, I'm not used to being like having more people on my project. So usually it's always me being, busy.
Mhm.
But being waiting, dude, that's a harsh one.
Oh, dude, when I was doing the prototyping phase for the Fembot
Mhm.
Apocalypse to make sure that these because I had to dial back the detail on them. I had actually put too much detail on them in the first place, and I'm glad that's why I did the prototyping. But dude, the waiting periods in between, like, okay, update the model, go send it out, wait a few days for the prototypes to be printed at various sizes, and get the photos back. Oh, dude, that waiting period when you're waiting for proofs.
Yeah.
That's to me, that's the most nerve-wracking part, because it's like, oh man, this is where everything goes wrong. It's all wrong. It's all of it.
See, after that, sure, this dude would have gotten furious. Oh, well, I guess he just needs to let his hair down or something. Relax a little, I guess.
Yeah.
Let's see. Sim just experiment. Also, Sim, your stupid revised files are uploading to the driver now. Grumble, grumble. He says, yeah, that interior cover will definitely print better. Let's see. Rev says a lot of these miserable people's problems that they just don't have a sense of humor. Yeah, everybody just needs to relax. People nowadays are so
And
uptight, I guess.
and Steve also gives good knowledge right there. It's one of the things I've been saying all the time. It's expensive, but it's totally freaking worth it. You get those proof physical.
Yeah. Yes.
Do
will
not take a
back-
digital. You pay that $50. It's $50 a pop about, but it's worth it. Like you want it printed because it's.
I have over 30 years experience in doing prints, and I will back Steve up 110% on that statement. Always
Mhm.
get physical proofs. It's just that you just got to do it.
Digital cannot predict what a cut will do, and let's leave it
Mhm.
at that. And printing the dark, how dark it could be, and listen to your printer. If they tell you to
Yes.
send them PD, if they tell you to send them RGB instead of C1K, just shut up and do so.
Yep.
Just
Oh
do
yeah.
it.
Yeah, you just whatever your printer works best with is what you want to send them anyways. You don't want to get into a contest over that. That's not a contest. That's for sane people.
And like C said, paper ain't backlit, brother.
That's right. That's
Mhm.
right. Heck yeah. Hallelujah. Hallelujah to that, brother.
So if you don't want any bad surprises, take that physical copy of a proof.
Yeah.
And anyways, it's
usually
always
that
fun.
costs. Sorry.
I was gonna say, and anyways, it's always fun to have that original proof copy, and sometimes the fans would like to have it and pay more money for it.
Yeah.
Transfers ass folly. People ain't back, brothers.
What's up,
Mr.
Krieger?
Krieger. Hey, we
Hey.
ain't seen Mr. Krieger all. Did you also? I just seen he did some work. Let me bring it up on Twitter.
Yes, please.
I've seen
This
somebody
person is new
post.
to me. I like new people.
Oh, you don't know Mr. Krieger?
I don't know if I
He's
do.
he's
the guy-
doing
Hammer.
Hammer.
Oh no, this is one that hasn't.
You don't
I
know
haven't
Hammer?
seen- No, apparently I'm a bastard. Well, we all knew it, but it's confirmed.
Well, I mean,
Oh, man.
no. Here's Hammer.
Oh, I saw this once briefly, dude. All right. You need to drop a link to this person's Twitter, man, because I don't know if I'm following, because that's dope sauce. I love that.
Yeah.
Go back up to that. Yes, love that. Oh, that is badass.
I know, right?
Yeah, Mr. Krieger's an awesome fella.
Is this him basically saying, "Screw you, Marvel. This is what female Thor looks like"?
Yep.
Because that is very Kirby. I see a lot of Kirby in that, and I love it. I love it, like the little weird circuitry pattern. It's kind of like the yeah, dude. I love it. I love that. That is so cool. I want that on a T-shirt, and I want that lightning to like wrap around the shoulders. You know what I'm saying? I want a full print T-shirt of that.
Mo and Rez had the same idea.
See, that's great, dude.
But yeah, this is a great looking campaign.
Oh, I
I
love that
really like the look
style.
of it. Like, look at that. That's cool.
Oh, that is cool.
How
Oh,
do
dude,
you
how
say
have I not
Dragar?
seen this?
Yeah, Dragar. Yeah,
Draugr.
that's how I say it. And
Draugr.
he said Dragar, I think.
Yeah, that's probably Draugr.
So I was like,
What do I
I'm saying
know?
it wrong.
We'd have to ask. Honestly, we'd have to ask Chester Busby. I mean, yeah, out here in the comics community, he's the guy who would know because he's a polyglot. Good dude speaks like 12 different languages.
Oh wow.
Yeah, a lot of people don't know that about Chester Busby, host of the Drawn and Quartered Fan Edition, aka the Ultimate Edition. Oh, that was cool. I like that bouncy. Go back up, bouncy. Back up, back up. I mean, that's awesome too, but back up.
Oh, this?
I love that bouncy.
I'm always interested in anything that has to do with Norse mythology.
Word. Oh, Kill
Yeah.
Journal. Yes, Kill
Oh, yeah,
Journal.
yeah. He's also doing that as well.
Oh shit. Okay. Oh smokes. The hell is wrong with me, Bobby? I can't quite say.
Loki.
This is what
Yeah.
happens when you have so many things in your head and working on so many
Yeah,
things,
you know,
and you spread yourself thin, and then you go, "How the come I didn't know about that?"
dude, I need to make more money. That's all there is to it.
Yeah.
So I can
Yeah. I keep saying,
That's all there is to it.
if I wanted to back all the freaking projects I actually want, I would have to make way more money because Tally, I'm
Well-
international too, so every time I back a freaking $25 book, it costs me like $60.
Well, like last year business was pretty good for me, and not art wise, but I was doing troubleshooting for small businesses. I was getting them viable and helping them through the pandemic, and so they didn't go under and get their stats back into the blue, And so I made good money on that, and I turned that around and invested a bunch in a bunch of comics. Almost all of them were CG. I think all of them except for like one were all Comicsgate. Because I love the CG crowd, dude. Y'all got some good ideas. I'm kind of tired of what most of indie comics even has to offer. It's all garbage.
Yeah, I know.
Not
lost
all of it.
interest
There
in-
are some gems like Harlan Buck Free Sword. Love that one. I'm really looking for anything from Weldon Studios. I'm actually looking forward to because Scott Weldon's a hell of a writer, and he knows how to direct a comic and get it out. And he's never crowdfunded. That's why most people haven't even heard of him. But he's got I'm like, dude, you need to crowdfund your book, just as a promotional thing. Like, because we know you don't need the money to fund it and whatnot, but seriously. Either that or get somebody to distribute your comic into the stores because he puts out a quality product.
And Soul put the link for Mr. Krager's Twitter here in the chat.
Hell yeah.
Steve saying cool design, good logo. Yeah, totally Kirby-ish. But it says check out James Heron here says check out this gorgeous 3D print of an ultra mega ZBrush sketch by Mr. Krieger.
Ooh, look at that. Oh, that's beautiful.
That's pretty cool.
Beautiful. See, we like that kind of stuff, man. Oh, look at that. That is so cool.
That is cool.
again, wish we need to make more money.
All right. Well, oh shit.
Like they
He's
say,
following-
you need money to make money.
Well, Krager was following me, and I wasn't following them back, and now I have learned my folly. Accept my deepest apologies, because, yeah, buddy.
Mhm.
Yeah, buddy. Yeah, buddy. Yeah, buddy. You know, that's dope sauce. This is one of those things that's gone under my radar, and I try not to let stuff go under my radar. Oh, I have to get you on the show too. I have to boot up that Mega Collage again.
Sim, does
that's what
does
needs
that
to
man
happen.
look familiar, Sim?
I don't know. The nose looks familiar.
That's so cool. Dude, for real. See, look at that environment. Characters in the environment. It's not a foreground. It's not a background. It's not a backdrop. It's an environment, and I love it because that really sucks me into the story right there. And the lighting, I'm that lighting is killer. That's total campfire lighting right there. Good, nice, harsh light, small source.
Mhm.
So it casts a broad light, and the shadow is mostly tucked behind. I think that's attention to detail right there. Love it.
Dude, that's like Irene's background. Like she does crazy good
Oh
backgrounds there.
yeah, for real.
Sell, Chris.
Ooh, 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 ooh.
Yeah.
Yeah, buddy.
That's a little piece. I'm laying it out, and if you look at the full thing, it's Chris.
Oh, yeah.
I'm on a whole bunch of characters that he died in a book. So you're gonna have like character for Gods Fear Me, Ace here, Captain Love, Hammer, Witch Hunter. You have the Deep Well, Red Eye, Vane. You're gonna have Grim Reaper, Mothman in the back with his wings open, Robert,
Sweet.
Reality Hacker, Cybershock. Here you have Wart. You have Oddity, Dwarf from Seven Legions, SOS,
Hell yeah.
and obviously Nathan Vincent.
You know, dude, seriously, speaking of Seven Legions,
Doom
I
Fate.
want Michael to bring back that radio drama stuff. I think he was onto something there. I think it just
Yeah, but
it needed a little more polishing.
He wants to keep going, but the problem was the job. He got a new job, and it took a lot of his time. So that's why he hasn't been doing a lot of coloring neither. But he's going to be changing jobs soon and getting back into it. So
Okay, good. Because I had a lot of fun with that. I did for
Should
that
be
radio
changing
drama.
jobs.
I did 4 voices for that.
How is he going to get swole?
he has a girlfriend now. He has the motivation.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, see, I'm with Dark Side, man. No backgrounds,
be
no
carrying
life
her
for
around.
me.
Let's see.
For real.
Rez says he's just old and better. Whenever he sees something new that's mainstream, he thinks, how will they F this one up? Well, I mean, that's usually how it goes, so you're pretty safe on that assumption nowadays.
I think right now it's one of our main curiosities towards movies. Like people are like, "Why are you watching it? You know it's gonna be bad." I go, "Yeah, I just want to know how bad it's gonna be."
You know, sometimes I'll watch some of these new movies that come out, and I'll just look at like the cinematography techniques. I'll look for cheats that they used in their special effects, just because I have an interest in that topic. But other than that, I find the movie flaming pieces of garbage. Usually, I go, well, you know, the production crew and the post-production crew, they did a good job. Everyone else, and maybe the actors were good at doing the character, but the rest of it was just garbage. Honestly, everything that mattered was garbage.
Oh, Sim, have you heard of the Chronicles of Amber fantasy book series?
No.
I'm just wondering because this tweet I just seen brought up the Vampire Knight Requiem,
Mm-hmm.
and it also brought up this picture of this
Oh yeah.
Chronicles of Amber.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, it says it's Chronicles of Amber fantasy book series, and then this one, which is from the Vampire Knight Requiem.
Well, the other one is too. You know?
Oh, is
Oh,
it?
dude.
Are they both from it?
Yeah.
Oh, well, I thought.
Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah, dude, that was a fun game.
Because that's all Olivier
Uh,
Ledoux, and that's a freaking amazing comic, dude.
One of these days, I'm going to get this Vampire Knight Requiem and read it.
Yeah, it's fucking awesome.
So it looks badass.
Yeah, it's a book. It's not a regular type of vampire book. Imagine they live in a vampire realm. It's like a dead realm. It's pretty goddamn awesome. Like Pat Mills is also the creator of ABC Warrior. Worked on 2000 AD. He's one of the main writers and editors over there. And most of his stuff inspired 40K.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, most of 40K stuff is just kind of blatant rip-offs of various stuff.
Yeah, but
various IPs.
They always admitted that they were highly inspired by 2000 AD, Dread, and ABC Warrior and all that stuff. Yeah.
Well, yeah, your like Adeptus Arbites is basically Dread and stuff. Let me see here. Solstice, the vampire could be more in the background, but that's a cool collage. So, hey, Mr. Krieger's back again. Hey, sir. Let's see. So enough with the vampires, guys. All right. I'll stop. I just seen that and I thought it was cool. Okay, give me a break, Soul. Cut me a break.
Yeah, another good one is Elric. Check that one out too if you like vampires.
Elric.
Yeah, Elric is pretty awesome.
Elric.
Mhm.
Am I thinking of the wrong person? I didn't know he was a vampire. I must be thinking of the wrong character.
Isn't he a vampire?
Yeah, Elric.
No, he's an elf.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. I didn't think he was a vampire.
Yeah, no, my bad. I'm the one that mixed it up with something else.
Yeah, the Michael Moorcock books.
Yep.
Yeah, because
I'm the one that I named the wrong title. I have the book.
Yeah, because 40K took like his concept of like chaos and some of the symbols from his books and everything. They took all that stuff from him and put it into 40K. Like they took a lot of they blatantly took a lot of inspiration from
it's
like,
weird
his work
and how anal they are to protecting that.
Yeah. Like I just seen they're copyright striking like reviews of Warhammer Plus or copyright striking all kinds of like different things. It's like, really? Like you blatantly like basically took inspiration from all these other things and you're gonna go and then like copyright strike fair use stuff. Ridiculous.
What's the freaking title? Trying to remember what's the title because there's a book like I know Elric's not freaking thing. I just mixed it up. I'm trying to remember what's the name of the other book I read. Blood something. It's by Jodorowsky. It's pretty good.
Let me see. Blizzard and The Witcher borrowed so heavily from Melik, everyone is same tool. Yes. Yeah. Agreed.
Dude, the new series that's coming out from
Yeah.
I don't know if you guys saw this.
Ooh, look at that.
That's the new deluxe edition of Stormbringer.
Nice.
They've been re-releasing an adaptation in Europe, right? French comics.
Ooh. That
And
looks good.
those are English, by the way, so you can get them. And it's pretty awesome.
Oh, that's gorgeous.
Yeah, that's nice.
It is. Those are the bigger, like, they're bigger format. They're deluxe edition because the original version are all sold out. So they're bigger than they're technically 11 by 10 by 15 or something. Like it's bigger than the regular European format. And you also have this one out, the Ruby Throne.
Oh, okay.
Then the new ones out. The last one that came out, I think was what's the name? Moonwolf or something. Anyways,
El Gargoyle's back with his eggplant.
so,
Oh yeah.
Soul says, Sim, Eric isn't a vampire, you fool.
I know you said it after I corrected myself.
He says, Albert is domestically deep. That's important. Morning blade sucks souls, not blood. Yeah, speaking of that, Rez, I actually I haven't kept up with WoW that much, like the lore, in ages. And recently, I think it was yesterday, I watched some cinematics, like here on YouTube, from, was it Shadowlands, the latest expansion? And I ranted to myself in like anger over just how retarded the writing is and how they're, in my opinion, butchering the lore for like an hour. I was like, what are they doing? I was like, God, I loved Warcraft 2 back in the day. I used to play with the Warcraft 1 and 2 like crazy, and I loved like the how it felt, like the dark and the grimness about it. And Warcraft 3 was okay. I didn't think it was as good as the first two. And WoW was good up until like about Lich King. After Lich King, it started going downhill, and it just frustrates me. That's this. Mo
I
says,
never
what if
did-
all this time El Gorgo was just trying to say he's a fan of Morgok? That's great, Mo. Meredith is buying the floppies of that comment. Mo says those look really cool, Sim.
They are. People are saying it's the best adaptation they ever did.
Yeah, there's so many books that I've never actually gotten, or that I've never got that I've wanted to, because like those, the Elric books. I've heard there was a Warhammer 40K comic series that was pretty good back when,
Yeah, I got them.
and there's some other books I've seen that I'm like, wow, there's a lot of European books that I've seen I'd like to have that I've never gotten.
Oh, dude. Yeah, Europe has some incredible comics out there, and like,
Meta Barons.
yeah. Oh, dude. I forget the person who made it, but Gypsy. It's all about
Yeah.
like badass truck driver.
Morini, yeah.
Yeah,
The same
love
guy that
one.
did the European Batman there, Prince Charming. That was the same guy.
Oh, okay, I haven't read that one, but I fell in love with Gypsy in the pages of Heavy Metal magazine, and I was like, oh my goodness, there's trade paperbacks. I've missed so much of this. Must buy them now. Because
Gypsy's pretty good.
like, dude, that dude's so cool. When I grow up, I want to be like him.
Another big title that a lot of people like it's called Torgal, and they're available in English too. And it's it looks like it's a Conan or type of like somebody stuck in Savage Land, but it's a sci-fi.
Okay. Oh, cool.
No spoilers, but yeah,
That's cool.
it's been very popular. I haven't read all of it, but it's one of the things that I remember people are going nuts, and the creator died 2 years ago or something. It's been one of the longest running series in Europe.
Oh, that's really cool. This is plenty of material.
Oh, Rez says World of Warcraft's lore sucks now because they got the forum moderator from EQ2/Czar of Amalur from Kingdoms of Amalur bastardizing Metzin's work. And he says, I could tell you horror stories about that industry. I've worked with all those monsters at some point. Damn, yeah. Warcraft, WoW's lore is awful. God, oh. Oh man, just thinking about those cinematics is tilting me again. God, it was so dumb. I'm like, what are you doing? Like all the cool and interesting characters you're ruining.
Yeah. See, Marinus is saying that Torgal is a must-read. Yep. And RSV Graham is saying, I used to love Asterix. Yeah. Those were also awesome.
Oh, hey, Pixel Trader.
Another one that not a lot
Yay.
of people know, and I think it's surprising because he's one of the big and most popular cowboys in comics. There's two of them, and they're from Europe, and you guys barely know shit about him. So you got Lucky Luke and Blueberry. Check them out. If you like cowboys and stuff, go check them out. Well, one is more like a cartoon comedy, and the other one is more serious, Western. And the Blueberry one, it's done by a guy called Jean Giraud,
Okay.
aka Mobius.
Mm.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
as
dude.
soon as I heard Blueberry, I was like,
Yeah.
here we go. It's a Mobius. He's going
Yeah.
to go on the Mobius rant.
It's his first books before
Ooh.
when he was running between Jean
Yeah.
Giraud, which was his more serious books, and Mobius was his.
It's terrible. I don't think I've ever read a Mobius book, and yet I still know a lot about his body of work because of Sim, and now I can instantly know when Sim's going to start a Mobius rant. Because I'm like,
You,
oh,
sir, are
Blueberry, here we go.
You, sir, are blessed then.
Here we go.
Dude,
Oh,
Mobius is awesome.
Mr. Krager's thanking us for going through the campaign. Oh, no problem, Krager.
You know,
We need to get you back on sometime, sir. You're always fun to have around.
Mobius is the Kirby of European comics.
You know.
Dave's back.
Well, gentlemen,
Yes, what did he win?
I
He
have
won
to
nothing.
duck out.
Oh, no problem. No
I must
worries.
go. I thank you very much for having me on your show. I had a good time. This was a blast.
Mhm.
Congratulations again to Amanda B. I'll be sure to. I'm going to get that file out to Chris and Sim, and so they can get that to you over this weekend. We're moving ahead. We're having fun. I know we're not supposed to. I ordered not to.
Twitter's listening in on me. Apparently, I'm not following Amanda, and she just popped up in my people to follow list.
Uh-oh. Better fix it.
Yeah,
Fix
I'm a
it
follower,
now.
And
so I don't get yelled at.
Mo saying he heard of Lucky Luke, but not a Blueberry. But I have to say, I blame the name for that. They didn't catch it in the U.S. I have to admit, Blueberry. It's not like yeah. But I'm
Anyway,
guessing
guys,
it has to do with blueberry fields and shit. Yeah, sorry. Go ahead.
Oh no, sorry, you're good. I just gotta say that I gotta run, and once again, I appreciate it. You guys, it was a blast, and it was a blast hanging out with everybody out there in TV land this morning. Man, it was fantastic. It was such a wild ride. It feels like it was a long time, but it was a short time, and it's a sad time now that I have to go because now I'm gonna go be lonely. That's right. I'm gonna cry tears into my ice cream to help it melt. Plus a little bit of salt makes it sweeter, I guess.
Oh Lordy!
Be sure to
Thanks.
head on over to Brain Cage Multimedia here on YouTube and check
That's
out
right.
What So Happens It's Thursday show. It's the best shit show on the internet.
I try to tune in every time I can because I'm usually working when you guys go live, so I try to just kind of casually put my phone in my little coat pocket while I'm working.
Nice. See, I
Hey,
appreciate the
man.
effort. I appreciate the effort. All right, everybody, you guys have yourselves a fantastic one. And remember, if they don't like you, tell them to kick rocks. And until next time, Charlie Mike.
Yes, and please do go check out his Fembot Apocalypse campaign for any if you're interested in tabletop minis. Oh, and I didn't say I was even wearing a themed shirt. I got chick magnet. See, I'm drawing in all the fembots. Yeah, that's how much I cared about this stream. I picked out a themed shirt. I almost had to slap myself going, Chris, look at that. You're being way too professional. You need to calm down. Putting on a shirt. Crazy. Dixon says, man, they wrecked. Wow, I played it for so many years. Yeah, I was into it from, let's see, towards the end of Vanilla was when I first got into it. Because I played the strategy games and absolutely loved them. And my brother got Vanilla WoW. I couldn't afford it, of course. I don't think I even could work a job at that point. I don't think I had one. And so he played it, and I kind of just watched and played a got to, maybe if I was lucky, I could play it. And then around Burning Crusade was when I finally got my own account because I was buying the Blizzard Game Time at like Walmart, and played it. Let's see, up until Lich King. Yeah, I played the shit out of it during Lich King. Then stopped. Only played a little bit of Cataclysm. Yeah. And then I played some Mists of Pandaria. And then after Mists of Pandaria, it was like I'd maybe pick it up a little bit when there was like a new expansion, play a little bit, and then go back out. Like, I don't really know the lore after like Pandaria. And I haven't played any of the Shadowlands. And I barely played any of, what was it, Legion? Yeah, Legion. I think that was the last one. I barely played any of Battle for Azeroth either.
I've never played WoW.
It's alright.
I stay away from it because it's one. I see that everybody that either like it. Let's just say that not everybody that plays it, but everybody that likes it, right? That's playing it.
Yeah.
They get way too much involved in that game that it's one of those. I'm like, I got things to do, and
Yeah, it becomes almost like a job because you got to log in every day.
it's
You
like
gotta do
living a
this.
second life in virtual.
Yeah, it's
reality.
not. Yeah, if you're young or something, maybe I can see doing something like that. But when you get older, you got all these. You got jobs, you got goals, you got all these things you need to do.
And when I get
Something like WoW probably
when I
wouldn't
get
be
free
so
time,
good.
it's like I want to do comics.
Yeah. Mo says he's heard of Lucky Luke, but not Blueberry. But I have to say that I blame the names why they didn't catch on the US.
So saying, of course, the furry played the Panda expansion.
What?
Talking about you, Chris, because of course, the furry played the Panda expansion.
Oh, come on now. I played as my main. I played as the Orc Hunter, Grogomar. That was my main ever since like vanilla. So I don't want to hear it. I didn't. I don't think. Did I even play as a panda in Pandaria? I'm trying to remember. I think I might have played through the opening zone for yeah. I made a panda, played through the opening zone, and then moved on. All right, let's see. Soul says he likes blueberry muffins. I don't.
They're okay.
I'm not a fan of blueberry.
Yeah.
So Kanye is, no problem, Mr. Krager. Fix it now. Let's see. So says there was a weird blueberry movie with Vincent Castle and a very exposed Juliette Lewis having drug parties with the Indians.
Yep. Yep. They also did. They also tried a few Lucky Luke movie, and they're not that good. They're not. Great. But the only one that was really fun to watch was called The Daltons. So I don't know if there's an English version of it, but The Daltons was actually funny. They turn around the bad guys, the four brothers. They're like twins, like quadruplets type of thing. One short to the tallest. And the Lucky Luke in there is awesome. But it's it's all French movies that they need to translate. Like the first ever Lucky Luke was Terrence Hill, the guy from Bud Spencer and Terrence Hill movies, which was meh.
Yeah, I think I might know the movie Soul's talking about because I remember a movie with Juliette Lewis in it, and it was a little trippy. And I just the only thing I can really, it seemed like it was a Western. I just remember she went full bush in the movie, and there was like they were laying in the water or something. I was like, what is going on? I was like, okay, I was not expecting to see her downstairs mix up in this movie.
Everybody's like, love blueberries. Pixel's like, he hates blueberries. And then you have RS Game that says, just never Google blueberry waffle without safe search on. No, don't.
No. Pixel says he needs to get in on one of these daytime streams again soon. Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
sure. Come on. Tanking it. Shit, are you still?
Yeah. The 2009 one was good. Yeah, that was a good one. Like, how can you not like the idea of Lucky Luke, a guy that shoots faster than his shadow?
Oh, wow. All the physical collected editions. Oh, that's Lucky Res. I remember I wanted the physical collected editions back when, but I never got to. That sucks. Yeah, because I remember when they did those one, what was it? You got like a Diablo pet or something, and you got the Murloc pets. And I wanted those things so bad, but you could only get them through the old like vanilla and the like vanilla and Burning Crusade and all collected editions. Let's see. Pixel says, yeah, after Mist, I started playing off and on, never really did much. Same here. Yeah. After Mist, I just kind of went, I didn't like where the story was going. I didn't like the direction, that the tone and everything. It seemed like it was kind of going in, and it just felt like it was just not as good, and it was starting to lose quality. Time to play Valheim again, Chris. Yes, we need to go on adventures. Yes.
I need to try that game, and I need to play that Deep Rock thing.
Yeah.
Deep Rock Galactic.
Yeah, you keep saying that, Sim.
I know.
You keep not doing it.
Priorities.
Play Neverwinter's free. Yeah, I've heard good things and bad things about Neverwinter. I'm not sure about it. I really want to see if we're talking MMO, I would like to. I'm waiting to see how that Ashes of Creation turns out. I've heard a lot of hype surrounding that, and if based on what they're saying, if they can pull off what they want to do with it, that's going to be really cool. Let's see. WoW's become the Las Vegas of fantasy role-playing games. Yeah. I just throw money on Raid Shadow Legends. That's funny because last night while I was working, and I told my friend that I was up to 300 some subs, and he's always giving me shit, saying like, "Oh, you're gonna become an influencer. You're trying to be big, get those Supreme hoodies, and all this other stuff." He's like, "Yeah, you're just trying to get up there in subscribers, so you can start getting those ads, so you can start being like no for an ad for Raid Shadow Legends." I was like, yeah, that's what I'll do. In the middle of my stream, I'll start doing an ad for Raid Shadow Legends. Oh, Lordy. Let's see. Some MMOs aren't too bad when it comes to like the time sink, but yeah, some of them like WoW and everything gets ridiculous. I've played some MMOs that are pretty chill. There's some I want to go back and start playing again. I might do that one of these days. Pixel says blueberries taste what I think chalk would. Can't do it. Yeah, I'm not a fan of blueberries either. The part about it is that all seem to be shackled by the same finite game design. It's an infinite service-based game. These guys are designed with a finite leveling system. Yeah.
You know, we need to pick a game day that everybody can play so we can set up those freaking Valheim and Deep Rock Galactic. That'd be cool. And we stream them.
Yeah. I got some odd Murloc costume from BlizzCon in 2007. How am I? Deep Rock Galactic is fun.
Yeah. Looks like it.
Yeah, well, we won't know because Sim won't play it, so.
Yeah, I will. You just need to set up a fucking day. It's either you're working, Dave's working, or, you know, I'm working.
An RPG stream. I've been thinking about for a gaming stream. I want to do gaming streams like once a week. Yeah, because I only get really like one day. to really sit down and play a lot of games. So I was like, hey, I'll maybe set and do once a week a video game stream. And I was thinking, well, since I'm on this tabletop RPG Pathfinder craze right now, I need to play Pathfinder Kingmaker. So why not do that? I'll play Pathfinder Kingmaker once a week on a stream or something. Or is Creators Outlet talking tabletop RPG stream? I don't know.
I don't know, but I do think that, if we start setting up a day where we play either Deep Rock, Valheim, or something for like, a few hours, we set it up like a specific day. We could all play. We could play, stream it, have fun.
Yeah, we could do that. I could put turrets down.
I can imagine us like role playing dwarfs.
As long as I get to put down turrets, I'm good.
And let's make sure that when we do those streams, that you highlight that it's not for kids, because we're gonna be swearing.
Considering adding a game like that to the GoFundMo site, the concept would be you get the joy of Legion troll and pay for sales. I'll call it MMO. You just start. Yep.
Yeah, you see,
the Legion of Mo.
I really
just roll in there.
I can't wait to try Valheim, because I find it interesting, the premise of it and the idea. But like Chris knows, it's not the type of game I usually go for. So that's why I'm not as going like But the Deep Rock Galactic, that's more like something I would like to play. Valheim, I definitely want to try, but it's going to be a little learning curve for me, because I've played like games like people compare it to Ark.
Yeah, it's got the same basic idea as Ark, where you got to go and gather wood, gather stone. You got the different tiers of materials to get your tools and weapons and stuff.
So the learning curve shouldn't be that steep, then.
But no, I don't know. You got to build buildings like how Ark does. The only real difference is it's third person instead of first person. You're not taming dinosaurs, and you've got more of an RPG focus where you level up when you do things like running, jumping, attacking people with certain weapons. You level up. You have I think abilities, maybe even. I don't know. I just like going on adventure and hitting things with my big wooden hammer. Let's see. Albergo says Deathwing is $7.
I have Deathwing, I think. Yeah.
Yeah, I got it too. Yeah, because I bought it because you told me to.
Did I?
Yeah, told me we were going to play it. You and I think Dave.
And
then we never did.
Yeah, I did.
We never played it together.
We? No.
Yeah.
I tried it.
Oh, yeah, I'm sure you did. Mm-hmm.
I remember there was a night when I was playing Vermintide 2, and all I see is I get a freaking message from Chris. I'm working and you're playing. I see how it is.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah. That's how it always is.
So I took off the notification that on Discord it tells you when I'm playing now.
Yeah. Now you just go invisible. Uh-huh. Meredith says tabletop is slow and not good for streams. Meredith is saying tabletop RPGs are slow and not good for streams.
No, but we're talking about video game.
Yeah. I don't know, Meredith. I feel like some people make it work.
Yeah.
I've seen some people doing it. Like Arch, he's doing a tabletop RPG with all Skaven, but he has an established audience already. So that's probably why they tune in. But I've seen other people do tabletop RPGs and make it work. But yeah, I'd say it's probably more difficult to do. Marinus says Valheim could be fun.
So Marin is always asking me if I have wood in Valheim. Marinus answers. So you can never have too much wood.
That's right. Rez says Reenie's tabletop RPG stream was awesome. Mushroom Man, that's right. Acadia, the House of Hostess. Yes, yes. I need to, man, we need to do another one. I'm dying. I want to play another session so bad.
They
so.
made an addict out of you. Yeah,
Yeah, I love it. It was a lot of, I really had a lot of fun.
it is.
Oh, I want to play again. All right, let's see. Same with the dwarves again. You set up a date for Valheim. Let's see. Marinus is telling you that he has Deep Rock as well on Steam.
Sweet. That's definitely one I want to try very soon. Valheim, I do want to play, but I think it's one of those more that you have to sit down, learn the curve and this. While the other one seems to be more of a let's jump in and blast some shit.
El Gargo says Deep Rock Galactic's an acid trip. Rock and Stone. Let's see.
Maybe we could do it this weekend.
No. Now, Creators Outlet says tabletop are good for streams. Oh, he's disagreeing with Marinus. Love watching Arch's stuff. Yeah, I love his Warhammer lore videos. I think he does a really great job with them. And I watch his. I've been trying to go and sit down and watch his Skaven playthroughs, but I haven't been able to sit down and watch them because I've been busy watching everybody else's streams when I'm working. There's a link to Marinus's channel. He actually uploaded something, I think, this morning, too. A review of a comic. I seen it in my YouTube channel there when I was getting ready when I was setting all this stuff up. So do go give it a look. See if it tickles your pickle. Itchy. All right, how long have we been going on here?
Almost 3 hours.
Oh, wow. Okay, I guess we better start wrapping it up then.
Yeah, don't forget to sub, like, and share.
I keep getting carried away. Oh, yes. So, let's see. Thanks again to Tank, even though he ain't here, for joining us. He's always a good fella. And thanks to Sim, as always, for hanging around. Even if he does go on rants sometimes about Mobius or whatnot.
Ah, shut up. You like
it. Thanks to everybody who tuned in the chat. We love you all.
And here's a sample of the covers for the second chance and variant cover campaign of Tales from the Madverse. I got the samples. It's just the covers, but this is what they look like. And if you don't know what this is Preston Aceveda with Scotsman inking and coloring. And this is Scotsman that decided to remaster, re-ink, and recolor the original cover of Tales from the Adverse from 2016 when I first started working on it. And it got canceled. So that's why it's becoming a variant cover. As soon as I'm done sending the comics, that campaign's going live. So that people that missed out can come in and buy it. And as soon as that one's done, Tales from the Adverse 2 campaign's launching.
Just saving commentary. Shows my cool black card. Yeah. Shaving. I know I need to. It's getting bad. I need to shave. All right. So thanks everybody for tuning in the chat. We love you all, except for Red. And
so it's saying Scotsman is Sims Robin Nightwing. Yep.
All right. And so thanks for joining us. I have people lined up. I've been doing my due diligence as the host here. I got, let me see here, 1, 2, 3, 4, at least 4 more shows lined up for the future. And I'm in talks for for more folks. So you'll see us at the least. I might not do any streams on the weekend because my niece should be coming in today, and I try to spend time with her.
So see how it is? I say maybe we could play this weekend. Now he says that he's too busy.
Gosh dang it, Sam.
What?
This weekend?
That's what I said. And maybe we could try a game this weekend. And they're like, now you're busy.
Why you gotta do this to me, Sam? Why you gotta make my life difficult? We could play on like Tuesday even, because I'm off that day.
Yeah, we could.
But I'd rather do it on the weekend.
No, Tuesday sounds good. I just think Sunday sounds good for those type of stream. I'm sorry.
But if we don't see us on what'd you say, Sam? You just think what?
I think Sunday sounded good for those type of streams.
Sunday.
But Tuesday,
I might be able to do it on Sunday. I don't know. We'll see.
Mm-hmm. Keep going, man. It's okay.
I don't know if she's even going to be here yet. But if not, we will be, of course, having the morning roast on Monday, and we will have Rez here with us to talk about Infinitale.
See, Mo gets it. When Sim suggested the game, Sugar immediately texted Denise, "Hey, come over this weekend." See, yeah, I know.
No, she usually comes over on the weekend. She usually comes over and tries to spend some time with me. It's just with me working nights and everything, it's hard to really get to spend time with her on the weekends. It sucks. I wish I had like a 1 weekend off, like a Saturday or Sunday, so we could spend more time. Because like I've been wanting to play that Mice and Mystics game with her since the con, and we haven't been able to. This last week, and she needed help with her chemistry work, but because they went to Idlewild Park and did all this stuff during the weekend, and with me sleeping at nights, I ended up not getting to help her. So hopefully she did all right with her grades. But anyway, thanks everybody for joining us. And if nothing else, if we don't see you on the weekend, we'll see you on Monday.
Later.
Later, everybody.